I messed up. My chat's not here. Oh no! Oh, Amiya, everybody. Hello, hello. How's it going today? I can fix this right quick. Wow, how did I not set up this? There we go, there we go. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, Amiya, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming today. This is Amiya Aranha, Tsunderia Gen 3, Toon Dreams, Spider Lady. How's it going? You're back now, you're back. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to everybody. I'll try and speedrun the hellos today. Hello D, hello Sturm. Hello No One, hello Stop It Peen. Thank you for the 4 months as well, No One. Hello, Spaceman Jonathan. Hello, Guile. Hello, Zavolisk. Hello, Corvus. Hello, Putstorm. Hello, Jellyhead. Hello, Silvermith. Hello, Pete. Hello, NG Bin. Hello, Cat. Hello, Gudari. Hello, Kinetic. Hello, Annabelle. Hello, Top Hat Dino. Hello, Basil Nen. Hello, Queen Ganyu. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Huon. Hello, Mr. Front. Hello, Jason. Hello, Pashel. Hello, Goalkeeper. Hello, Melancholic Frog. Hello, Maxter. Hello, Otori Golden. Hello, Adnan. Hello, oh, I don't know how to read this. Liar Jelly? Liar, I'm gonna call you Liar Jelly, okay? Hello, Fizzle Pickle. Hello, Nightbot. Hi, Nightbot. Hi, Top Hat Dino. I already said hi to you. Oh no. Hello, Dr. Cranberry. Hello, Chaos Muffins. Hello, Nillard. Hello, The Big Simp. Hello, Yonju Nana. Hello, Tom. Hello, Renier. Hello, Absolute Link. Hello, Espers. Hello, Uncle Red. Hello, Zavolisk. Hello, Precise. Hello, Conky. Hello, Elusive Man. Hello, Sea Lion. Hello, Animal. Hello, Gudare, did I say hi to you? I'm gonna repeat people. My memory is very short today. It's very short today. Sylvianus, hello. Al Queeness? Al Sweetness? Al Queeness? I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for becoming a bucko. I appreciate you. Let's get some buckos in the chat. For I'll call you Al for now until I'm told otherwise. Hello, Gary Snail. Hello, Kuka Gamer. Hello, Bean. Hello, Jellyhead. Hello, Orla. Hi, Orla. Orla's in the chat. BBB actually wanted a centipede girl, and we kept calling her Centipede. Wait, what? I didn't know about the Centipedia thing. Hello, Anon. Hello, Wilson. Hello, Yuku. Hello, Sturm. Hello, Hat Hair. Hello, Hunk. Hello, Karma. Hello, Corvus. Hello, Dial. Did I say hi to you? Who knows? Who knows? Hello, Iggy. Hello, Pete. Hello, Cecil. Hello, Iskender. Hello, Maxter. Hello to Fizzapickle. Chat disabled for this live stream. Thank you for the super chat, but shh. You're supposed to ignore my mistakes. Mad Dog, hello. Hello, Eugene. Hello, Attaboy. Hello, Wind Up Crab. Hello, Nuke. Hello, Hehepopong. Konnichiwa, Ohamiya. Hello to Marihan Chow. Marihan. Hello to Lilat Fox, hello Koshi. Sea Lion, thank you so much for the 4 months. And Zavolis, thank you as well for the 4 months. Hello. Oh, there's so many people. Hello, Erhan. Hello, Samir. Bionic Hippo, hello. Hello to Top Hat Dino, thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh my god, there's so much. I think that's everybody. Hello, Roderick. Hello, Agrippa. Hello, Yonju Nana as well. Al is great. Okay, perfect. Soho, hello. Oh, Amiya, thank you for coming. Okay, there we go. Oh, Brodrin, hello to you as well. Kudari, thank you so much for the 4 months. Yeah, we get some Bucko and Orla candle handshaking going on. That's very lovely. Yeah, so today is collab day. Okay, so you guys, a couple things before we get started. First of all, I'm not gonna spend as long plugging the merch today because you guys know all about it, okay? And my friend, what's his name? What kind of bot do we have again? The Nightbot. My friend the Nightbot is gonna be spamming the link every so often. So if you guys want to check the merch out, I'll do some promo after if I remember. I just don't want to keep Orla waiting too long. And then I have the sounds off for donations and stuff. So I will be going over those after. Attaboy, thank you so much for the 4 months. F for Stream Elements bot. He was a bad boy. We don't want him. He wasn't doing his job, okay, so he had to go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, please remind me afterwards if I forget to go over super chats and stuff if I get any. today is a collab with Orla, my beloved senpai, who is very awesome, very smart, very funny, and I respect her very much, okay? So make sure you guys show her respect as well. Make sure you guys are kind. Show her the Dreamweaver hospitality. But not the kind of hospitality where you like call her a crab and stuff. The kind of hospitality where you're like, you know, nice. Hello, Joe Cool and Tang and one free counterfeit. Hello, thank you so much for coming. So yes, please be good little Dreamweavers, okay? Be good little buckos or else. No, I'm not gonna threaten you with a smack because that always backfires on me somehow. Hello, so possibility. Hello. I think that's all of the housekeeping stuff I needed to do. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the collab today and what we're doing. So we're gonna look at box art and we're gonna talk about the box art. We're gonna rate it. We're gonna, if we have anything to say, we're gonna say it. Okay, that's the most basic way I can describe this. And you're gonna see Orla's beautiful face here in a minute, and we're gonna talk about it together. And as always, with all my ranking things, this is like, you know, 100% definitive, 100% correct. Our word is law. So wherever we rank the things, you're just gonna, you know, have to be, you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Hoping to see one you know for notorious reasons. So I strictly didn't. We didn't strictly put like bad box art. There's some bad stuff. There's some notorious stuff, and then there's a lot of like just stuff we thought we would have something interesting to talk about. You know? Yeah, cope. That's the word we're looking for. Thank you, Karma. Thank you. Yeah, you'll have to cope. Okay. Yeah, but some of it is still infamous and bad. There's a lot of funny stuff here. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy, and of course you're gonna enjoy Orla's commentary as well. Orla, I was speaking with her a little bit before the collab because I was very nervous. Okay, and she made me feel a lot better and a lot less nervous. And she told me that. Well, I mean, she can tell you guys this, but she told me that like nervous and excited are like the same. I mean, she said it in a smarter way than this, but she said nervous and excited are the same emotions. I just have to think of it like I'm excited instead. And I am excited, so it works out. It works out. Okay, I will switch over to her in just a moment. Let me warn her first. And I'll get her to, you know, introduce herself and stuff. And yeah. Okay. Ami's so nervous around the girl she's most likely gonna hit it off with. I'm just nervous in general. Okay, let's switch over. Hello. Oh, my music's off. There we go.
Hi.
Hello,
Wait,
Orla. Please introduce yourself. I can see you. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Hello, Dreamweavers and my little goblins and everybody in between. Oh, am I freezing up? Hello, I'm Orla Gonkellen from Generation 2 of Tsunderia. And thank you so much, Ami, my lovely kohai, for inviting me. Let's have a lot of fun.
Yay! Thank you. Oh, by the way, I have Orla's Twitch channel pinned. It's the pinned chat, okay? And Meru stopped by to say hi as well. Hello, Meru. Hi.
Hi, Meru.
Thank you so much for stopping by to support us. Yeah. So yeah, please check her out. What do you do on Twitch? You have to like follow people and subscribe, right?
You guys have to follow me
you
and donate 100 to my Streamlabs.
You have to.
Otherwise it glitches out.
otherwise the stream OBS glitches out and she's not gonna be able to stream ever again. So
yeah, for real.
Yeah. So okay. So Orla, you know what we're going to be doing today? Orla contributed a lot of different box art as well. So we have a good mix.
I'm excited.
Stuff that she wanted to talk about, and then stuff that it's not really stuff. It's just kind of stuff I found online and thought was interesting in a lot of cases. But as you can see, it's called Ami and Orla's Definitive Game Box Art Rankings. 100% serious. Isn't that right?
100%. We don't do jokes. This is basically a college lecture.
Yeah.
You can submit all the chat messages you sent to your professor and get credit for this.
Yeah, not extra credit, just credit. This is a required assignment.
Yeah, it's 3 credit hours.
3 credit. I don't even know. I feel like that means something different depending on what school you go to.
Yeah.
It's something different for everyone. Okay, so whatever that means for you. All right, we'll go right into it. Let's look at the first game, shall we?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay.
Get into it, yeah.
Okay, we have Super Mario Bros. On the NES. Orla, can you tell everyone how you were like... Well, you weren't making fun of me, but you were poking fun at me a little bit because...
No, I was so enchanted because we threw like half and half box arts in a Google Drive, and then Ami made the lovely PowerPoint, and I click, and the first thing I see is like, right, Super Mario Bros. Play as Mario as you jump, and I'm like, who doesn't know this? I was like, this is so, like, it just gave me incredible moe energy from Ami. I was like, I'm gonna like die laughing if someone doesn't know who Mario is. Imagine being here and you're like, who the heck is Mario? Who is this man?
Okay, this is the only one I actually wrote. The other ones I just like copied from Wikipedia or whatever. So, but has anyone not played this Mario game? Like, does anyone not know what this is about? There's gotta be someone.
Me, I only learned about this through Ami's slide.
Just now. This is my first time seeing this game. Okay,
Mario.
so yeah, it says play as Mario as you jump and swim through various areas of the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario jumps on enemies' heads to kill them. And can get power-ups with the ultimate goal of defeating Bowser and saving Princess Peach. That's my synopsis.
Yes.
10 out of 10. Okay, so do you notice anything strange about the box art? I wanna see if you notice.
Me or chat?
You, yeah.
Why is he ginger?
Wait.
Why is he?
That's not what I thought you were gonna
box
say.
art because like in the game I understand, right, they have color limitations, and you can see in the top and bottom, you know, he looks a little different because also has the firepower. Oh wait, why does he have the firepower on the box art? Why don't they have OG Mario? Imagine loading up, you're thinking you're gonna get this like little ginger man in a white sweater,
And
then it's just
regular
this like tiny
Mario.
boy. Yeah.
Okay, but also the other weird thing about this, okay, from a design perspective, I think it's cool because it shows a bunch of different textures, right? And that's always good for box art, but there's something weird going on. There's a discourse surrounding this box because Mario is like about to fall. His toe is touching the lava, so he's about to die. And then he's running into a brick wall, and there's a fireball going through the brick wall.
Like, for what? They tortured him in this box to get the shot, and for what?
I know, and he's gonna die. He's gonna die. I feel so bad.
This is actually really sad. This is like we are actively watching the moment right before Mario gets murked, like by the box art creators. Like, oh my goodness.
So yeah, I think they
R.I.P. Mario.
I think they just like placed him there to get the maximum amount of like textures. You know, they were like, we have to have the lava and the bricks,
the fire
and fire.
The motion blur on him. He's going at incredibly
oh my God,
high
I didn't
speed.
notice.
Yeah, why does he have motion blur?
They were trying to compete with. Well, actually, no. This wouldn't even be the same timeline. I was gonna say they were trying to compete with Sonic, but that's not a thing.
Our boy.
They don't even have blast processing.
They don't have. Yeah. They don't have any. I don't even know why they did this. Mario doesn't even go like incredibly fast. Like doesn't he have like basically the same speed unless he has the mushroom just makes him
You
glow.
can there's a run button in this game, and then there's like momentum and stuff. It's actually pretty cool mechanically speaking, but there's no blast processing, so it can't be that freaking fast.
Yeah. Like, this is so goofy.
Okay, how do you feel about this? Are we ready to place it? Are we ready to place it on the list?
I'm ready to place that.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let me get it up here. Okay, Mario. We have to be careful. I mean, we can always move it. The first one is always a bit of a
wild card.
A wild card. What are you thinking? I feel like it's dynamic, but the fact that you can't replicate this in game.
Kind of lying to the viewer.
Lying to the viewer. Well, at the same time, like there's things they could have changed, like his hair color, and made him not ginger. And
they
it
could have made him the original Mario colors.
That's true. That's true.
But it is, you know, iconic, I guess, but they just did it first.
I'm
right?
thinking I'm thinking B. I'm thinking it's middle of the line. It's pretty solid, but I can't get over the fact that they made him ginger and they didn't have to.
Why didn't they use the regular Mario colors? What do they gain by keeping the box art limited colors?
So are
Yeah, I
we
think
are we in agreements?
B for Barrio.
B for Barrio. B for
Mario.
Barrio. That's who is that? That's like Mario's son or whatever. Like Baruto. Someone mentioned
Yeah, like
spoilers,
Naruto.
so I'm gonna actually hide. That's a good idea. I'm hiding the box art.
OMG. OMG.
I didn't even think of that.
OMG.
OMG.
It's
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, it's a B. We can move it later if we need to, I guess. But I'm not against gingers, but Mario's not a ginger, okay?
It's false advertising.
false.
What if we really loved, like, we're enamored with the Irish, and we got this game thinking we were gonna get Irish representation, and then he ends up being Italian. Like, come on. Not that, like, there's like so much different kinds of baiting. I feel Irish baited.
Oh my god. I just feel like I should be able to put him in the lava now, and he shouldn't die, but he's gonna die if I do that.
Yeah.
So that's why this offends me. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is this one's famous because it's the one in our thumbnail. It's the one in our thumbnail. The Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow.
But the Konami's best play it
Yeah,
edition.
specifically Konami's best play it. You have to play it. You have to buy it. So this is how they did their like discounted games, I guess.
They did this for what?
Okay, but I need to ask, what do you think about like the box art in general, aside from the fact that it's a box inside of a box?
I have an issue with some like anime style games, and I was thinking about it while I was picking out some other covers. Like I was getting like Muramasa or Odin Sphere, or I think it's like 13 Sentinels. They're all made by the same company. Or like the Nonary games. So many anime-ish games are like, here's the pro tags. Like here's some characters drawn anime style. That's it. That's all you need to know. I feel like, can I know anything else?
There's
Is this just
so
about
many.
the waifus?
There's so many characters. Can you play as all these characters? Are they bosses? I don't understand.
Also, this cover right here, I feel does not accurately represent playing a Castlevania game. I don't know. There's something about it. This is too anime. I feel nothing, but I do love the skeleton horse in the corner.
I do love that too. There needs to be more like, they need to invoke, getting lost somehow. Also, apparently this game had a magic seal system, which is like, it's like a cool magic circle. So I feel like they could have put that in the cover, maybe, and that would have shown what happens in the game.
I'm just kind of tired of games where they show me all these characters with zero context and I have no connection to them, right?
Yes, but the biggest problem is that it's a it's a game cover on a game cover, and it's also like skewed. It's like rotated slightly, so they couldn't even fit
The drop
the
shadow.
whole thing.
The drop shadow. It says Konami twice right on top of each other, and then Konami up top.
This is Konami
feels
3
like,
times in total.
yeah, and it's. I think we talked about it. How it's like if you get a book that was turned into a movie, and the cover is like the actor, like the movie poster, and it says now a major motion picture.
Yeah, and
like,
it ruins it. It ruins it. Because like similarly to how like if you buy this game, the cover's so ugly, everyone's gonna know you only bought it discounted and you didn't like care about it when it came out. Similarly to that, it's like people when they do that with books. I feel like when you buy it, you have there's like the risk of other people perceiving that you only bought it because there was like a movie and you saw the movie. You know what I mean? Not that matters, but like it's got the same vibes.
For me, it just, and the worst part is, so I had this happen with, I think it's called like the Millennium Trilogy. So it's like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That series has 3 books, but only one of them was turned into a movie in North America. And then so that's the only one of the series that has like the stupid movie cover, and I'm like, this doesn't match anything.
And
so you can't be consistent.
Also, I tried to find like a different, if there was any different Konami's best titles that were like this. I don't know if it's just because this is such a meme that's like permeated the internet, but I could not find any other Konami's best boxes. Does anybody know if if they exist, or did they just do it with this one game and we're like, ah, that didn't go over very well?
Yeah, we're like, this was a mistake. It's like, and the red bar on top is very reminiscent of the like PlayStation 2 Game of the Year or like best of versions. So it's like they saw that and they wanted to do it, but they missed the mark entirely.
I saw someone make a comment that like they didn't have the original the original PNG, so they just had to take a picture of the box.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, but
that would be so funny.
This is awful. I feel like this is awful, and not even just because it's like Konami's best, but also because it's just not that interesting. So let's rank it. Let's rank it. Do you have anything else you want to say about it? Any other last minute?
It's kind of camp.
It's good. I mean, is it camp or is it camp because we like because you know it's funny because it's a meme now? Would it have been camp always, or does it matter? Does it matter?
I feel okay. So what is our tier list exactly ranking for?
Just
like how much we enjoy,
how much we like it. So camp is definitely a valid reason to like give it a higher rating.
I think the fact that this was one of the first things in my brain when you brought up the topic of game box art, I think like this is iconic.
You think it's iconic? Oh, it's not here. Oh no, why did this happen?
Oh no.
Oh, it must have been a web put or something. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. This is what happens.
Oh my gosh, it must have been.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna add a text box and we'll notate the ratings. I don't think I can change it now.
Oh no.
That's sad. I wanted the visual like impact of dropping it into the. Yeah, it's okay. We'll add a text box. Yeah, the web put is evil. It's evil. Okay, we'll say Castlevania. Gonna make it smaller.
Castlevaniaception.
Castlevaniaception. And what's our ranking? I'll make it smaller in a minute. I think it can be higher because it's camp, right?
Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
kind of want to give it A.
A? It's definitely not S because how dare they, but I think it can be A. I think I agree with that.
I think it's A. It's so bad, it's good. It's so bad it like
back
rotates.
around. Okay. We're going to, let's just leave this. We're gonna leave this at the top as a constant reminder of our standards. Okay, I'll change the color.
Can you tilt like
yeah.
like the inside?
Yeah. Hold up.
OMG, and you can do drop shadow.
I'm gonna make it here. I'll make it red for in your honor.
OMG, thank you.
And then is there a drop shadow? We gotta make this cute to make up for my.
There is a drop shadow, I think. Like the drop shadow and the tilted. OMG.
Can I even tilt it? I don't know.
I believe it's one of the transform things on OBS, but I'm not positive.
Can I just press Control T? Is that a thing? No. No.
Oh, I just right click and then I think there's.
Oh, you're so smart. Right click, transform. Oh yeah.
I think it's like a free rotate. I'm giving this baby like a.
Oh no, I only have a rotate 90 degrees.
Oh no.
Dang it! Let's rotate it 90 degrees.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it like perfect.
This looks like a charity goal counter, like a donate-a-thon.
We'll just put it right there. That's perfect. Okay, yeah. So we don't get the visual impact of placing it on the tier list, but that's okay.
This makes its own kind of impact.
It does, because this one is very special. I feel like this is the only one that's gonna get this like preferential treatment from us.
Yeah. This is our favorite child. You know how there's like a problem child and it becomes your favorite? This is our problem child. That's also our favorite.
Yes. But maybe not. Maybe there's something that'll be favoriter. We'll have to see.
True.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. So the next one... Actually, the next one kind of leads into the one after it, which is one that you selected. But this one is Cyberpunk 2077.
OMG, that's like next year?
Wait, no, don't say that. So I've never played this game. I have a synopsis. It says it's an open world action adventure story set in Night City. Orla, did you play this game?
No, I refuse.
I refuse. No.
No way.
No. And you play as V, a mercenary outlaw, going after a one-of-a-kind implant that is the key to immortality. Wow. Okay, so
Wow. Sounds so compelling.
it's very yellow.
So why did you pick this one? Because this was your choice. I would love to hear.
I picked it because
Ami thoughts.
I like the cyberpunk aesthetic. Okay, I think neon colors are very, very cool. Neon lights are very cool. They're like kind of destructive. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dystopian.
Dystopian, but also like deconstructed, like architecture and stuff like that. So I think it would have been so easy to do a really, really cool cover art, but it's just like it's just yellow, and he's wearing like, I mean, this is the character, so it doesn't matter that he's wearing normal clothes. Like that's just what the character wears. But
yeah,
just put some neon stuff. You know.
Yes. When I was looking at this, it felt like I was trying to find good things to say about it. And do you know what? I think your picture that you chose, like to kind of represent the game to the side, if you slightly blurred that background so it didn't, or like did something a little bit so it wasn't too busy, that would have made a far more.
It would be way better. I just cropped this.
It would have been a better cover.
I just freaking
that
cropped
would have been
this.
so cool.
I golden ratio cropped this, but from this screenshot. Does anyone? I'm curious if anyone in this chat has anything to say in defense of this, because I remember this cover got leaked at some point, like before the game came out, and people were like, "This has to be just like a placeholder."
The only compliment I have is that the cyberpunk word is the same as the yellow background, so it seems like a cool use of negative space, but it actually like isn't. But
it's
it would
not.
be cool if they did it.
If they did that, that would be cool, but that's not what they did.
I think, right, so issues with the game aside, issues with the development aside, I think this cover makes it look like a generic shooter instead of an open world cyberpunk adventure.
Yeah. Because it's like guy with gun, which is like a notorious problem, which we will see in the next in the next slide. We're gonna see. Let me see if I can fix the tier list. But yeah, we're gonna see it in the next slide. This is a recurring thing that happens. You know, there's lots of games like this. I hate that Cyberpunk is also not on this tier list. The webpuss got me. They got me.
Oh no!
They got me again. Not the webpuss.
You can do this one in yellow to
I'll do this one in yellow. I gotta make the Castlevania one smaller though. Sorry, apologies for this very scuffed ranking system we have going on right now.
No, this is legitness.
This is legitness.
This is legitness.
I can't stop saying that. Okay.
Yeah, we need chat. Do you guys know what you say after someone says that was legitness? What do you guys say?
Yeah, what comes next?
It's a call and response. It's a quiz for you guys while Ami sets this up. Da, da, da. I love your BGM.
Oh, did you hear it? Oh yeah. Wait.
No, I love it. I love it. I'm watching your OBS. No, keep it up. I love.
Oh, you can listen to the OBS. Oh, that's amazing. Why didn't I even think of that as a possibility? Did anyone answer? Nobody knows.
You guys don't know.
Is this something? Is this some new thing? It's not new. It's like
it's old.
It's like 10 years old or something.
Yeah, it was. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'm almost ready. I just have to change the color to yellow.
Not a Zoomer thing. It's an old video that's maybe like over a decade old at this point.
Yeah, it's like it's a Vine, which is that a Zoomer thing? I'm not sure.
No, it's older. Oh, I think if you duplicate it, then any change you make
it's
will
doing
be the
it
same.
both.
So you have to
redo
so you have
it.
to make it. Yeah.
So annoying.
It's a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I think you guys are actually too young. The worst part is anytime you bring something up nowadays, people are like, "It's a Zoomer thing." It's like, "Nar, I think you can miss things out regardless of generation."
Did you say my chat was too young?
No, someone I think in chat called themselves too young.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Like a quarter of my chat is too young, and then like the remaining 3/4 maybe are too old.
Mine was 50-50 on YouTube. It was like half of them were 18 to 24 and the other half were 25 to 34.
Oh, I didn't even think that you could check that. Okay, I have the setup. We just need to assign a letter. It's Sabkd. It's SABCD.
This one, I think it's okay. Right. If we are completely disregarding the feelings of the game.
Yeah, disregard all the production
nonsense.
stuff.
This is a complete letdown to the actual like aesthetic and what the game like can be, right?
Me too. I agree. I think it's a D.
I think it's a D.
I think it's not only bad, but it's generic.
Yes. And I think being boring is a worse sin than being bad. I think the worst thing you can be is
ugly.
boring.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll keep this one doesn't get to be like vertical because it's not as special. I'm gonna put a background behind it though because it's impossible to see otherwise. Meow meow meow. But is white the right choice?
Gray, blue. Sony blue.
Blue because
PS4 blue.
The thing is also blue. Okay. Yes. That's a bright blue. Oh my god, I'm gonna blind people.
OMG. It's alright. Oh my gosh. I
okay,
love the
perfect,
colors.
beautiful. And we're ruining my whole my like overlay. Uda's gonna be so happy.
She loves it.
All right, okay. Let's go on to the next one. So this is the one that you added that it has similar problems, I think, to the one we just discussed.
Yes. Okay, so the title of this is Various Guys with Back to Us. Ignore the fact that the third one is a girl with her front
Does
to
not
us.
have her back to us.
It's like not even a guy or his back, but you guys know the thing where it's like, wow, like I don't care what you say, Bloodborne and like the Souls series have this issue where it's like, here's a human, they're standing, like, wow.
By the way, did you make this image? Why are they on tombstones?
I found this online when I I was like Googling for it, and I think the bottom caption is like, R.I.P. I forget what it was. But yeah, they're on tombstones. It's just like boring, no thought, doesn't tell us anything really important. And it's like, I feel like especially with Destiny, they tried to make it seem very like unique, and I think it was more interesting than the Division or Battlefield in terms of like what it brought and like how different it was. But yet, because of the cover design, you could mistake it for any other game if you lined them all up.
Yeah, and also, do you like the synopsis? I wrote, "They're guys. Their backs are to us." Even though one of them's not a guy.
But like the thing is, because of the design, it may as well be. Right?
It may as well be, because it just blends in with all of the rest. I know what you're saying. So this reminded me of like for the Cyberpunk one, I mentioned how people thought it was like a placeholder. That's how I feel about this. Do you know how like I don't know if you know anything about movie production. I don't really either, so maybe I shouldn't get into it. But there's like a phenomenon where directors will be like, or producers will be like, can you put music that sounds like this movie in the soundtrack? Just sounds like this movie. And they were like, yeah, sure, with the intention to change it later, but they don't change it. And that's why so many movie soundtracks sound the same.
OMG,
that's a thing.
Really?
It's a thing, yeah. I feel like that's what this is, but with video games, you know?
Yeah, it feels like that. Okay. Do you remember the Division at launch? Do you remember the fiasco, the semi-fiasco? Do you remember that, Ami?
I don't. This is my first time hearing of this game. I'm not. I'm not kidding you.
No, it's okay. So if I remember correctly, its plot was like, oh, it's New York City. Stuff is going down. Things are being just destroyed. It had a very cringy E3 trailer.
Okay.
But the thing was, at launch, I don't know if there was an issue with like servers or how NPCs were set up. I think it was this game where multiple people couldn't talk to an NPC, so everyone had to line up. It was an online multiplayer game, and people had to line up to talk to NPCs and quest givers. And people made jokes that it was like, Tom Clancy's The Line. Like, I think that's what it was, right? It was so goofy.
Wait, there's no way that's real. How did they
There
not
was.
anticipate that?
I don't know. Yeah. It was a division. And then Terra Online had a similar thing, where it's like, oh, you have to kill this one boss, but there's only one of them. So people had to line up to like take turns to kill a certain boss because otherwise you wouldn't be able to. It was goofy.
Oh, someone says they remember a similar issue in Final Fantasy XIV. Is that the MMO?
Mhm. Yes.
That's the MMO,
Yes,
right?
it is.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just the clownery of it all. It's so goofy.
And then every game, they've all learned their lesson, and no game has ever done that since, right? Right?
Right, guys?
Right?
Everyone, we all learn from past mistakes. That's the point of history, right?
Right? That's too hopeful.
Right.
What is this supposed to? It's supposed to invoke like an aloof, like devil may care attitude. Is this what's happening?
It's just like they could do better. And then I don't know, it's just like whatever. But I guess it's like the genre of gamer that buys all of these games is the same. So maybe it doesn't matter that the box art looks the same for them because they'll get it anyways.
But I think Kinetic said earlier, which is probably a good point, that like the marketing campaigns around some of these games are probably so like expensive and intense and stuff that you don't really need to, maybe they don't really need to care about the cover. Maybe they just need to be like, this is the game that we've been talking about. It's here. Destiny
had the voice of Tyrion Lannister. I'm so sorry, I forgot his actual real name. As like the little robot thing, right? The height of like the Game of Thrones HBO series popularity. So it's like that was basically their thing. That's
really, that was their entire marketing. They were like, we got the guy from the show.
We got the guy, and he was like in every trailer he was talking to you, and it's like, all right, Tyrion, all right, I'll get it.
Oh, it's Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Thank you guys.
I've never seen Game of Thrones. So I don't know.
I read the books. Don't get into it. It's never going to finish.
I know. I've got into it. People are very upset about Game of Thrones.
It's just not worth it because it's not going to get finished, which is sad.
That's sad. Anyway, yeah, these are bad. These suck. I hate them. Let me bring up the tier. Okay, these are actually on the tier list, but it's only showing everything's a square, so it's only showing Destiny, which is really sad.
But you know what? It basically just represents the rest of them.
It does, and it is on the tombstone, so there's lots of context. Okay, so I feel like this can't be better. This can't be better than Cyberpunk because it's like the same thing.
Yeah,
right.
It's exactly the same thing.
So I think let's slap it.
Yeah.
Whoop-ah!
Boring.
Slap it on D.
Boring.
Oh, I thought you were doing a sound effect, but you were saying boring. I thought you were going bring to match my whoop-ah.
Bring.
Yeah. That's where we place it.
We're making our own soundboard, and it's just random sounds we make, and that's what the stream is.
That is my every stream. Yes, that is entirely accurate. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to. Oh my God, this one's one that you added too. This is so horrifying.
What? You know what? Maybe I have the nostalgia, so I love it.
I don't. There's something about like the big. Like, they have really big bug eyes.
I think the baby is haunting, if you look at the baby.
The baby's, his eyes are, like, too close together because it's scary. It's all scary.
OMG.
I
loved this.
So you played this game? It's a PC game, right?
PC game.
CD-RAM.
Oh, yeah. Have we been reading the bios?
Not all the time. It's just,
so
we can read this one. And do you want to give your own description of what it is?
Okay, so this game... I got it for a holiday because I love animals. Cats 3. I didn't play any of the other Cats games. And it's like you have your own little house, and it's just the house is all 2D, but the cats are like simulated 3D. And I would always get a Persian cat, and that was a girl, and then like a boy alley cat, which is like the brown one you see here. And I would make them fall in love and have a baby. It was like Lady and the Tramp. It was my lore in my head. It was like I would say it was like a sandbox pet game. No quest, no story. You just got your animals. I think that what I love about the box art is that it looks like a storybook. Yeah,
the illustration is cute, aside from the eyes, which are kind of horrifying. But I have a question. Is the breeding system in this game like really, really super complicated or something?
No, it's just Oh goodness, I don't even remember how it works, but I know like there's this. Okay, you see the yellow thing on that bottom
Yeah. It's like
screenshot?
a suitcase top or something.
Yeah, it looked like a suitcase, and then you could drag your cats inside of it and move them like to the backyard or to the living room. It was almost like a Build-A-Bear kennel looking thing. And I think the babies would come out of that.
Okay, so the reason I asked that is because if you look closely, like behind the beautiful storybook, like Beatrix Potter-esque illustration, there's like a calculator Windows app. Okay.
I don't know why.
What is that? They just wanted to be like, it's on a computer, it's a computer game.
I think that's what it was. There was no need for the calculator, edit, reload, print, file, edit, view. You know what? I never noticed that. It's not necessary. It was just a little kid's game that barely ran.
Oh, hello, Pam. Pam came to visit and say hi.
Hi,
Pam.
Pam, hi.
The strange thing about, so yeah, I thought that my assumption based on the calculator was that this must be a very complicated game and you need a calculator to do the basic functions. Okay, I have another question about the game.
Yes.
It says pets must be looked after properly. Abused or neglected pets may run away. Is that a function?
Yeah, so if you like didn't feed them, or like I think you could pick them up, and if you like throw them around or like spray them with the water bottle, I think you would just get like a pop-up that they ran away.
Oh my god. Well, okay, they could just not put that in the game, but I guess it's fine.
I think the pickup stuff was like, you see how the cat is like crawling on the furniture? It was like to teach them like don't crawl on the furniture.
Oh, okay. But if you use it too much, it's like,
yeah.
So they were just trying to
them
teach
around.
kids. I see.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the poppy eyes? You okay?
I think I'm blinded by nostalgia. My rose-colored goggles are. I'm like, I love that. Look at the cats, and there's a cat on it, and the yarn that the cats are playing
It is very
with
cute.
is stuck on the tail of the logo.
It's very nicely composed, and then in the background of the cat's logo, there's like a repeating pattern of like yarn balls and fish and mice, and that's so cute. I love it. Now I want to play this game.
I don't know the calculator part. I don't understand.
I think they were just like, here, it's on a computer. You play it on the computer.
Do you remember that music video with Nelly and
yeah, where they're typing, they're like texting each other in Microsoft Excel.
Yeah, she's texting him in Microsoft Excel. She's like, "Where you at?"
It's like in a Microsoft Excel cell. I try to explain that to people sometimes, because they're like, "Oh my god, I love the song Dilemma," and I'm like, "Do you remember?" In the music video, and nobody ever knows what I'm talking about.
I remember I saw this meme where someone was like, I think the Nintendo Switch should not have games, and someone photoshopped Microsoft Excel on the Switch, and someone was like, OMG, Kelly Rowland's Switch.
Oh my. Well, this is very good. Okay, so I like the cats. I'm a little weirded out about the eyes, but let's see here. Bring the tier list up. Okay, so you really like this. Would you, if this was, you know, if this was just you, would you put this at S tier?
No, because now that I see the calculator part, I'm like, WTF?
I'm so
I would
sorry.
honestly say, as much as I love it, I think the most charming point is like the attention to detail and the storybook quality of this, but I would put it B or C, like as a game thing in general.
Okay, if you were gonna say S, I was gonna say B, so that we'd meet in the middle at A, but I'm comfortable with B.
I'm comfortable with B.
Because I think it is a really cute illustration. It reminds me of Beatrix Potter, which is it can't possibly be a bad thing.
What has Beatrix Potter done?
Oh, the tale of, what is it called? Okay, so she did
Despero?
Peter Rabbit.
Okay.
The Tale of Tom Kitten, I think.
Ooh.
And did she do the like Toad and there's like a story about a toad that might be Beatrix Potter? Let me Google it.
Pam says her books are scary. Oh no.
Wait, Beatrix Potter's books?
Traumatizing children. Hazel says they're scary too.
Wait, I only love them. Frog and Toad? Yeah, is that Beatrix Potter, Frog and Toad?
We must stop eating cakes. I can't. Right? Isn't that the joke?
Oh my god. No, there's one. Oh wait, the one about Tom Kitten is kind of scary because I don't know, they're like really mean to Tom Kitten. I don't really remember though. I just remember the pictures.
Yeah, there's some things that I'm like, I don't remember the story, but I loved the pictures, so I would just look at those, and that's all that matters.
I had like an anthology, and I would just look at the pictures all day. Animal parents beating up their children constantly. Oh my god. Okay, apparently they are kind of scary. Oops.
Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Whoopsie.
Well, I'm choosing not to remember that. Okay. So
Pretend we
Cats
do not
3.
see.
Would you recommend playing it?
If your computer can run it, I would say there's like newer Pets games. I think some even were on the DS.
Ooh,
I
gross.
think I think they were maybe best for kids that just had a lot of time and you could make up your own stories. I think it just has that like when you're like a child and you have like an unlimited imagination, so you can put a story into a game versus like when we're older, sometimes we need the game to give us the story.
Yeah, we got no
Which is sad.
imagination broken.
Yeah.
I used to play what the heck is it called? Fisher Price Let's Play Time to Play Pet Shop. And that was my pet experience game. Also Neopets.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is one I added because it's really silly.
Wait, I remember the time to play Pet Shop.
You do?
Why did you unlocked this memory?
Orla, I just played that on stream like 3 weeks ago. It's so...
Oh,
and
that was the one that you tried really hard to get to work,
No,
right?
that was the My Little Pony one. The Littlest Pet...
the My Little Pony
not
one.
Littlest Pet Shop. Oh my god, you've broken my brain with Littlest Pet Shop popular.
I was so popular.
No, the Fisher Price Time to Play Pet Shop. It has like you can feed the pets and you can groom them and there's
Dress
a sing
them
along.
up.
Yeah, and you can dress them up. It's so cute. I love that game. It's so cute.
Oh,
my
I
god.
thought. Okay. I thought this was the one that you were trying. Oh, and then the group. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yay! I unlocked a core memory for Orla. Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah, the song goes, good golly, good gosh, pet wash. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's
OMG,
okay.
sorry.
I also get very excited about old CD-ROM games. Okay,
Hello.
so I added
Do
this
you-
one because go ahead.
Do you have like I really want to get like an old PC to play these games that are older.
I don't, but I also Orla, I had a dream. You're never gonna believe this. I had a dream about you and I don't know why I never told you.
Oh.
But I like went to the I went to a thrift store and I saw there was 2 of those like standalone, or no, they weren't standalone, but they were like the Barbie and the Hot Wheels computer. And I bought one for you and I bought one for us, and I was like, Orla's gonna be so happy because she can play old games.
I love OMG.
So-
Yeah, I really want old games.
That was a dream I had. But you know who, LGR, Lazy Game Reviews, he does that. He has a ton of old PCs. So you can definitely build one. It's possible.
Yeah, I know Brutal Moose, he also has a
Yeah, I love
computer
Brutal Moose.
I love Brutal Moose that's like entirely for like he'll play like the old Barbie spy games. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh my god, I love Brutal Moose. Oh my god.
She's so creative.
Orla's so
a really
cool.
big creative interruption. Ami's cool. We're like the same. We're like the same person, but just different flavors.
Yeah,
We're like both a bag of Doritos, but one's Cool Ranch, one's
spicy
nacho
and
cheese.
sweet, just like the bento boxes.
Yeah.
Shop.tsunderia.com.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Exactly.
okay. The next game is I almost called it Bejeweled. It's Column 3.
Okay.
On the Sega Genesis. Okay, a puzzle game where the basic objective is to match 3 or more gems in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. This must be done using blocks that are a random assortment of 3 stack colored gems, which cannot be rotated, but the 3 gems can only switch places. Okay, so it's like, is this Bejeweled?
That's like the longest way to say Tetris. That's like when you have to write like an essay for school, when you could just say it's Bejeweled, it's Tetris.
It's Bejeweled, yeah. It's like you have to get the word count up as high as possible.
Yeah. This is some Mark Twain level.
And thus,
games.
therefore, this is a puzzle game where the primary basic objective, you're just reusing the different words with the same
To
meanings.
cleverly match all 3 or more.
Cleverly. So this guy, who is this man?
Can you zoom into this man? Because I
Can
think
I
he
zoom
needs
into this man?
is there
I
a
think I
way?
can. Hold on. Well, I can make it bigger. Are you looking through my OBS stream that I'm doing for
Yeah.
you? I can just make it
yeah,
bigger.
I wish, I really want chat to see him. This man is Why? Okay, why would they feature a man with this hairline on a video game cover? And why does he look like Elon Musk before the hair plugs?
Oh my god, he does. He looks like Elon Musk. Wait, okay, so first of all, I did some research.
Are his shoes photoshopped?
Oh, don't say that. No. Wait, what kind of shoes are these? Is there any shoe experts in chat?
It looks like the shoes are photoshopped on, or like there's some weird image editing.
Someone asked if this is the dev. It is not the dev. It is not anyone who worked on the game. I researched this earlier. I tried my darndest to find out who the heck this man was. And do you know what they said?
What?
The marketing guy that made the box, his name is, I don't know what his name is. I don't have his name here. I wrote down Joe Schmo in my notes. I was about to call their marketing guy Joe Schmo. But apparently, since this is like a puzzle game and it's supposed to be compelling for, you know, like older people. Like, it's not for kids, right? Like, they want adults to play this game, so they decided just to put a random middle-aged guy on the box to be like, this game is for you. If you're like this guy, you definitely want to play Columns. Columns 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can tell it's really catered towards adults because adults love bricks. If there's anything I know, the moment you hit, I'm gonna say 25, anyone under 25 is baby. The moment you hit 25, you're like, I need brick decals on all of my games. Refuse to play games that don't have bricks.
But also the puzzle element thing, like, I don't know about you guys in chat, or you, Orla, but my mom definitely likes the puzzle games. I know a lot of people's moms do. They'll like play Bejeweled for hours on their phone. Candy Crush. Candy Crush, yeah. So this is like that, but with less, you know, microtransactions. So that's kind of cool.
I would even say no microtransactions.
No microtransactions. Yeah, it's on Sega Genesis.
You just buy it. Right?
You just buy it, and that's it. Somebody asked if this has a weird story mode. I am not familiar. I would be very surprised if Columns 3 had a story mode, but also it's not out of the question.
It's a story mode, and if you lose the level, you lose custody of your children. That's the story.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you lose custody of this guy, like he's in your care for the duration of the game.
OMG, it's even better.
Take him away.
He's like in the, see that big black box on the bottom right? That he's like in there like a Tamagotchi.
I cut it out, but apparently it's actually a bat in there.
Oh, a bat.
It's a bat. I don't know.
Adults love bats.
Adults love bats.
That's why we love Callan.
It's the, oh my god, everyone loves Callan. That's why.
We love Callan.
We love Callan. But I feel like it's just the thing about games of this era where they're like, it has to have bats. Every game has to have bats, or else it doesn't count as a video game.
Yeah, gamer bats.
There's a dude sitting on a column because this is Columns. Anyway, I think I like the man. I think my ultimate conclusion is that I like the man.
I like him too. He seems cheerful. Sorry, I had to zoom in because I thought he wet his pants, but it was just the scene.
No, it's a light wash. It's got, what do they call it? Not distressed, but like acid wash or something.
Yeah,
very popular back in the day.
Remember raw jeans? Do you know raw jeans?
Are those are they like made with raw denim?
Yeah, and people you have to like break them in.
Yeah, people will like wear them for months at a time without washing them to break them in, and
it's like perfectly fit towards you. But I'm like, I don't know, just get the vibes. I don't know.
Yeah, you can get them pre-broken in. Okay, guys. I don't know. Does anyone wear raw jeans? If you do, I'm sorry.
Raw jeans.
Okay, so I feel like this also has an element of camp.
Yes.
Which I am all for. I don't feel comfortable putting it above cats, though, to be honest.
Agreed, because I think it's like fine. Like this guy seems really happy, but the rest of it feels kind of low effort.
Yeah, they were trying something, but I like the guy. I'm torn between B and C here.
I say C for Columns.
C for Columns. Okay, perfect. That's all I need. That's all I need. I told you guys this was very scientific and precise in our word is law. Okay, that's how we decide things. C for Columns.
C for Columns.
Okay, perfect. Oh, this is one that you did, and it's paired. There's like 2 covers of the same game. There's double. Okay. So this is the first one. I don't know which one you wanted me to put first, but
Oh God, I don't even know. This is Petit Maman.
Petit
I don't know
Maman.
French.
Me either.
The game's called Hello Baby
Mhm.
in the rest of the world, I guess. No, I don't want to. This was for the DS. This is
The
for
DS.
the DS.
And it follows the DS trope of just like putting photos of real people
Yeah,
on the box. I hate that. And also the baby is like the size of the toddler.
yeah. This baby is a big baby.
That's a big baby.
This is a big baby, and like it's zoomed. Like first off, this is very unflattering for the baby. The little toddler looks great. The baby looks horrific. They should have just used the baby doll. And then
It's so washed out.
the stock footage of like the baby butt, the baby with the bottle, baby hand on the letter J. Why? Oh, here, let me move so you can see.
Okay, so we can read the so this is you have to be 3+ years old to play this game, okay? And I'll read the synopsis. It says, be a babysitter for a 7-month-old bouncing baby until it's 1 year old. Care for the charming youngster by feeding it, playing entertaining games, and even changing nappies. Which is it's like diapers, but it's in a like British way, I guess. That's how they say it.
Yes.
Caring for your new baby friend couldn't be easier thanks to a range of different mini games. Oh my god, mini games in DS. It's like peanut butter and jelly. And then themed around typical babysitting activities, unlock a range of new outfits for your baby, including clothes, hats, and accessories.
And then of course the graphics look like absolute dog.
Yeah, and you can see the baby here. I can make this bigger so everyone can see a little bit better. But you can see the in-game baby with the carrot hat, the carrot baby.
The carrot baby.
Horrific.
I just don't. Affection low. That is so funny. It's like the baby hates you. Mathematically, the baby hates you, and we know it.
We have a way of calculating the level of disdain your baby has for you. Oh, that's too small.
I just hate this. Like, everything about this, I hate.
Yeah, me too.
Mama, hello, baby.
But it's interesting, and you guys will see when we go to the next one, which is like the US version of the cover, which maybe this is what you're wanting to get at, but this one is kind of more focused on like the caring for baby aspect. And then I'll switch over to the next one.
I think we should see both at the same time before we rank them.
And then this Hello Baby, I feel like, so it says you can have like, you can unlock something crazy like 10,000 accessories for your baby.
So here's the thing. That is like kidnapper font. Like they cut it out of magazines. Like, hello, we have your child.
It's a ransom letter font.
Like, is this... They actually, I guess they actually put these on the baby. I don't believe those are the actual baby's hands. I don't believe it for a second. So whose baby's hands are those?
They got a baby with a little bit more dexterity to hold the sign.
Yeah. I really... What does this say about it at all? At least the other one was like weird. But I don't know. It would make... Because, okay, DS games were always behind the little glass bar, right? Or the glass case.
Yeah, so you can't even... small.
Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to gain from this? I hate this. It reminds me of that yucky game with the baby blowing a bubble.
Ew. Oh, I know what one you mean. I know what you mean. We don't have it today, but it's, you're talking about Super Bust to Move, right?
Yes!
So my thought process with what their thought process is from like a marketing perspective, maybe they did some market research and they were like, oh, the French kids, they want to babysit the baby and care for the baby, and the American kids, they want to dress the baby up in accessories. And that's why he's wearing sunglasses. So they tried to like highlight a different part of the game, I guess.
The US cover makes me think I am the baby, whereas the French cover makes me think I'm taking care of the baby. Right?
Oh my god, somebody said the hands are the same hand but flipped. Ah! No! Gross! I don't like that.
Oh god, they're not pranking. They're for... Wait, is it?
I don't like that. I think it is. I think they're correct. I think it's the same hand. For some reason, that's very disturbing to me.
My eyes keep like flicking over to like I'm like zooming in.
Oh my god. Ew. So would you say you like the baby, the Petit Maman better? They're both kind of...
They both horrify me.
They're both...
I hate them both.
So I think we can rank them. We can just place them on the same
horror tier.
On the same tier, yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. It's just always interesting to compare different regions' covers.
Yeah, we have another one of that later on that compares and contrasts two different regions, and I think one region got what did the kids say?
Shafted?
Got shafted? I mean, that wasn't what I was thinking of, but that also
Oh.
works. I don't know. They got I don't know. I just default to Shuya mode for all things like this. They got Shuya mode. Okay. So the baby game, we're gonna place. I think it has to be D.
D
for
yeah. Disgusting.
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 Okay, beautiful. Let's put it on right on D. There we go. Perfect. Easy game. I kind of want to try. Oh, yeeted. No, that's not what I'm thinking of either.
No, that's like thrown away.
That's thrown. That's different. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play this game just to see.
The baby game?
Kind of. Because I don't know. I'm really interested in shovelware.
Yes.
It's like my
shovelware is so funny.
That's my favorite category of games. So I feel like there's got to be some hilarious stuff about it, and you don't even have to try to make it funny. It's just funny.
There's like some real shovelware is either the best or the worst. Like, and by worst, I mean like so boring.
Boring,
you can't
yeah.
even have fun with it. Yeah, that's what I mean by bad shovelware.
I agree. Okay, so the next game is one I selected. I actually played this recently. SimCity 2000. Orla, have you played SimCity?
I think I've told this story before. I was not allowed to play SimCity because I wanted to one time. I asked the person who was playing it, and they said this game is not for babies. So I was not allowed to play SimCity. I was told I was not allowed to play SimCity.
I mean, how old were you? Do you know?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Or was it you don't have to say the exact age, but was it too young where you would like just not understand the mechanics of the game?
I feel like I would have had fun clicking around.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to deny a kid, especially not in those mean words, being like, "Oh my God, it's not for babies, and you're a baby." It's so rude.
I would have had fun just clicking around. It's like, again, it's like kids have enough imagination to have fun. They don't need to worry about the systems.
So I play this game on stream. So basically, it's isometric perspective. You build a city, and then aliens and stuff can come and destroy your city. I really like this cover, and the reason why I wanted to include it is because it's very like retro futurist, I think is the correct word. It's like it shows really modern, like futuristic things, but it's drawn in the style of something that's not new, which is fascinating.
I love this art. The art is I forget what it reminds me of, but it's so lovely. And also I have such a soft spot for Maxis and Will Wright. I'm a Sims lady.
Oh, I like how I never even noticed how they have their signatures there. That's a cute touch.
I feel like that just means that they were so proud of this game.
And
They're
should
like,
be, because
signing it.
It's an excellent game. It's very fun. You should live your childhood dream and just play it.
Yeah, I played SimTown. I played SimTown.
Ooh, is that different? Much different?
That one is for babies. Yeah, it's more for a younger crowd. I think it's still made by Maxis because I don't think they could get away with calling it SimTown otherwise. But yeah, I would say it's like SimCity light. Like you don't have to try that hard, but it's still fun.
Does Maxis have like a trademark on the word sim or something? Is there some history behind this?
I think because SimCity and SimTown would be so close.
So similar.
Yeah, but I think that let me search SimTown. Is it called SimTown?
Because there's
it was made by Maxis.
Okay, I think the other games I can think of like Sim Ant and stuff, I think that's also Maxis, so that makes sense. I love the spaceship. I love the drawing of the spaceship, but I have to think that they made this illustration before they actually like finished developing the game because it doesn't look like the alien thing that comes in the game.
Maybe different people worked on it.
Yeah, but that's okay because it looks cool. It still happens in the game, so I can accept it. I love the retro futurist style. It's not that exciting, but I feel like games nowadays don't really have art like this as much. It's like more like they use the pre-rendered graphics from the game or whatever, and they stick it on the cover, and they're like, "This is good." I just like that it's a good picture.
You were so right. I love the illustrated covers. Yeah, I think that's so missing from a lot of newer game covers. You're so right.
I feel like you're giving me way too much credit, but thank you. I feel smart now.
Yeah, you are smart. You're very smart.
Do you hear that, guys? Orla
I
called me
love this.
smart. You hear that?
Why would she not? Who didn't call you smart? I'm about to bully. I'm about to
bully them, bully them.
Who? Amiya's really intelligent. Are you
Yeah.
guys joking me?
Are you kidding me? What were they thinking? I just had to say that once. I'm sorry.
I love that. What were they thinking? Oh my gosh, I freaking love AVGN.
Good, good, good. I was just thinking about how I want to do like an AVGN watch along or something.
So good. OMG. I want to join. I freaking love it.
You want to join? You want to do it together?
Yeah, I love AVGN. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You can see that. Okay. Okay. I'm way too excited. Let's play the SimCity. I would like this to be A, but I don't know how you feel.
Yes, I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
I think, yeah. Do you know what? It really is so charming that they signed their names on it.
I
think that
know.
it's a lot to put your name on something because with a lot of games we don't know who made it, right? Like we'll
Right.
think of like the ones who really put their name on it, like they're proud of it.
Exactly.
Right?
They
Hideo
were like,
Kojima,
this.
it's
I
like,
want
you
people to know that I'm
Mhm.
responsible for this. I want people to know right away when they buy the game because I don't know if the names themselves have, maybe nowadays, but back then, did they have so much like clout attached to them that just seeing their name on a box would be like, ooh, I must buy this?
I am not positive. To me, it almost just seems like this game like signed off like I'm willing to put my name on the line
Hmm.
from how much I love this game and how much I think you're going to love it.
Whereas some games you have people straight up like apologizing. Like people who
Yeah.
worked on the game, they're like, I'm sorry that exists. I'm sorry I willed that into existence.
Yeah. Or
Oh
you
my
have
goodness.
unfortunate situations where games like maybe the higher ups, I don't know who, they end up making so many changes that a game that a developer or creator like Will Wright or Hideo Kojima was proud of or would have been proud of, they basically just use their name to sell something that at the end of the day the creator was not proud of, such as I think
Oh.
Spore or Metal Gear 5.
Oh my God.
Like
Spore. Somehow I have the game. My mom brought me a box of like my old games. Apparently I have Spore on the Wii. I don't remember
on the Wii.
ever. Yeah, I don't remember ever playing that game. But I want to make a
Sad.
monster.
You can play blind. You can have your animal have no eyes, and then when you get out of the water, it's all black and white.
That's cool, but
It's
kind of
cool.
sad too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to nerf my monster. They're not monsters. I didn't call them monsters.
Creature. Your creature.
I wouldn't want to nerf my creature that much. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next game. Let's go, let's go. It is
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII.
Love.
Wow, I love it too. So, if you guys aren't aware of Final Fantasy VII, it's an RPG. It's about Cloud. And he's got to go against the eco-terrorist group Avalanche. I played this game when I was younger, but I never finished it.
No, he's like part of the eco-terrorist group, and they're
Oh,
taking
sorry,
down
he's hired
Shinra
by the
Corp.
eco-terrorist group, and they're taking down, yes, you're right, the Shinra Electric Power Company. So I played this game when I was younger, and I never finished it. But
It's hard.
this cover has like very positive associations in my mind. It just looks really cool. They did the thing where they like used some of the graphics from the pre-rendered cutscenes, and it worked. It worked. I like it. What do you think?
I love that you immediately get a sense of scale
Yes.
and wonder and power, and you can put yourself you can either self-insert into Cloud, or you can self-insert as a viewer of Cloud's like amazing story, and I love it.
Yeah, and
I
because
love.
they're like not
Go ahead.
showing Cloud's face, right? So maybe that helps to that. I feel like it's cool. Like earlier we were complaining about dudes with their back to us holding a weapon, but I feel like it works in this case.
It's the lower angle, the fact that they're showing us a sense of scale, which also shows like look how tall that building is. Like you are this alone. Well, we find once you play, you realize you're not alone. but it's like you are this like lone, like I guess warrior, swordsman against
This huge
like yes
tower.
this huge tower. Like look at the technology, look at the power. Like it's just you, and I don't know. I think it automatically sets up scale, conflict. Like it's just amazing. It already tells the story.
I agree. It's very, and I didn't even, obviously when I was younger, none of that stuff registered to me. I just thought it looked cool, and now I understand why I thought it looked cool, and that's cool.
It's legitness.
It's legitness. And then for some reason, for some reason, I mean, I know why people would get upset if they didn't, but for the remake, they just like remade this box art, which I think made sense, because if they didn't, people would be upset, but I don't know if I feel like it has the same impact. I should have put a picture. Yeah, look at it. By the way, I was having very hard time finding screenshots for the original Final Fantasy VII because it was just the remake coming up.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I think it's not as successful because it all has saturation, whereas in the original one, the only saturated part of the art is cloud and the buildings are black and white, whereas in the remake one, they're all colored.
I'm gonna like plop it on OBS just so everyone can see what we're talking about. Hold on. I never actually really looked. I mean, it's cool. But I gotta say, I never really looked at the remake cover art that closely. But it's basically identical. But I really don't like how they changed the logo. I think the logo was fine as like a flat...
Yeah.
A flat image, you know?
Also, the pose is now we are more directly behind Cloud versus to the side of him.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different perspective.
Yeah. And I think it works more when the background is black and white and Cloud is the only color. And the yellow is more bright versus here where it's like, eh.
But the positive thing is the building looks more like a building, which I feel like in the original it's kind of like, is he gonna fight a big robot?
It looks like a robot.
Yeah, it looks like a robot. And I feel like in the newer one it's kind of more obvious that it's a building because of the way they did the windows and stuff. So there's, exactly. I mean, but they also have the option apparently on this game, if you take the like slip, the paper thing from the box art out and you flip it around, it's like a minimalist, like it's just the logo on a black background. So it's cool that they give you that option.
Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. I wish more companies would do that, but not a lot of things get physical releases anymore.
So let's bring up the tier list. Well, what are your thoughts? You say first.
Okay. I think it is very iconic. I think it's an iconic cover. I think it's special in the fact that it successfully accomplishes what a lot of other covers try and fail to do. I don't know. It's rough because I'm thinking of just how good and impactful Final Fantasy VII was for like all of gaming.
Yeah.
Like from games just being, oh, here's just like technical thing, or here's just this, to being like, here's a very like powerful story with like meaning and times to the real world as well. Like it's like that's getting in the way of me just looking at the cover.
Yeah, my thoughts were originally I wanted to put it in S because it's very iconic, but at the same time it is just the model from the pre-rendered cutscenes in the game, and it is, I don't know, maybe it doesn't deserve S. Maybe it's more of an A. I feel A is very fair.
Oh, I'm going to say B.
You think
because
B?
of a game coming up later.
Okay, can we put it at the top?
We'll put it in A, and then you know what? You're so right. We'll put it in A, and then we can evaluate if we want to shuffle it
perfect,
around.
perfect.
Shuffle.
It's not shovelware.
Yeah, imagine that. Final Fantasy VII is just shovelware.
Is there like any Final Fantasy shovelware like games? Like, is there like a bad mobile game or Game Boy Advance game or something? I don't actually know.
I remember for one of the E3s, I want to say it was maybe 2017 or 2016, where everyone was waiting for news about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and instead they showed a trailer for like the chibi rhythm game.
that game's fun though. That game is fun, but I understand
it was the
context.
Absolute letdown. Everyone was just like, "This is April Fools? April Fools?"
Oh, Hazel says the Chocobo racing game that came out recently has awful monetization. Does that count? I don't know. I would have to play it, I guess, or see it be played.
I heard it was badly advertised. It seemed like you could make lobbies, but then it was like, no, actually you can't. I love Final Fantasy 12. What is that? Haters.
Wait, which one?
Final Fantasy 12 is one of my favorite ones.
Wait, is that the like?
It's
That also
people didn't like it because it changed the combat system. It's the one with Fran, who's a Viera.
Okay.
It's like I think it's like one of the first time we see the big bunny girls.
It changed the combat, so it's not like turn. What is it called? Turn based.
It was like, oh gosh, and then I think that they changed something else about it in the re-release or something. But I think a lot of people hated the combat. I think it was still turn-based-ish, right? I don't recall a lot of it. It was my first Final Fantasy game that I bought and owned myself.
Oh, fascinating.
Right?
Did you finish it?
I got pretty far, but at a certain point, I was too young to be good at it.
Oh my god, the chat is lighting up. People have opinions about this game. That's okay. We're just evaluating the covers, you guys.
I think Final Fantasy 12, it's very controversial, but in like the fandom. Whereas I feel like for 13, a lot of people like crapped on it when it first came out, and now people have like settled down their opinions on it. But I think Final Fantasy 12 never really got a lot of like long enough time of people talking about it for them to really settle on an opinion as a fandom, I suppose.
It probably helps if it is the first Final Fantasy game you've played, because then you don't really have like the context of comparing it to the other battle systems.
Exactly.
So I can see sometimes people just are like, I don't want change. I've never played the game, so I don't have an opinion, but
yeah,
interesting to think about. Okay, let's go to the. Okay, I had to include one of these games because because this is just so very ugly. The Sega, many of the Mega Drive games have box arts like this. Yeah. So we have.
Let me move so you can.
No,
see
it's okay.
Man.
I can move it.
Oh, okay. I was like tilted.
So the game, what this game is doesn't really matter, okay? But I will tell you about it. It's like a top-down. You go around, you rescue, POWs. It's like a military war kind of game. It's pretty simple. It's a top-down shooting game, okay? But the cartridge and many Mega Drive cartridges were like this. It's like a grid.
Yeah. It looks like a school notebook.
Yeah, it's graph paper, and then they all use this same font. And I was looking at screenshots from this game. It says Secret Command on the cover, but then the starting screen says Secret Commando. So I don't know if that's a mistake or what.
What? OMG.
And then they have the most generic clip art man.
It's not even with the sprite. Why is he yet again ginger, but not ginger in the game? I'm being Irish baited.
Well, it's a 2-player game. Maybe the second player can be ginger. I don't know though. So, and he doesn't have a mouth, and he has Wi-Fi rays coming from his pew pew gun.
Yeah, it's not, and it looks like a super soaker or something. Cause like, look at the lines coming from the.
It's water. It's not bullets.
Yeah. That's how they get away with selling it to kids.
He's so angry, but yet he's like kind of cute. You know?
Yeah. It looks like a little cartoon. Like this looks like something that you would draw like in your notebook while your teacher was talking.
Yeah, I thought it kind of looked like Microsoft Word clip art that you can just like you can just place on there.
Yes.
Also, what bothers me is that like the grid, the Mega cartridge underneath the title is not centered underneath the title. And the grid, it intersects with it in ways that make me upset.
Yeah, like the graphic design is horrific. And like the grid is not like perfect. And like, why put a grid if you're not going to use it in
Center
any
things.
kind of, like, from far away, like if I'm looking at I'm looking at it on Discord right now. I can't read that. I can barely
Yeah, it's
read
impossible.
That. Especially the Mega cartridge part. It just looks like gibberish.
I hate it. I think it's ugly.
I hate it.
But the dude's kind of cute.
Yeah. he's like the only saving grace. And that's because he doesn't have a mouth. I think if he had, because he doesn't have a mouth, so it's very Hello Kitty.
Oh yeah, that's what makes him cute.
Right?
Okay, thank you. I couldn't explain it. It's like the roundness of his face and the fact that he's like he's like a mascot character.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a mouth. I thought you meant like because he can't talk. I have to listen to it.
No.
That's
It's
right.
like Hello Kitty.
But yeah, that is cute. Okay, so let's I'm very comfortable putting this in D myself.
Agree. I'm totally cool with that.
And there's also the context of most other games like having similar box art. Like they all have the grid and clip art, so
like, ooh, an original.
Smack them there in D.
Whack 'em.
Whack 'em. Okay. Whack 'em. Okay, next.
No.
You have something else to say?
No. It's what the next ones are.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I only learned about these next games because Orla put them on this list and I was doing research for the presentation. I was like, this sounds so exciting. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so this game and this game's called Missing since January, and we're not kidding. The left side that looks like a missing poster was the game box art, and it's the first game in like a 2-part series, as far as I know. Is it okay if you switch to the next slide just so?
Yeah. We can show the next one as well.
And then the next one is called Evidence: The Last Ritual. Not kidding, that's what it looked like. That's what the box looked like. It had like a little evidence thing. It looked like a little FBI like info on it and everything. That is the box art. I'm not kidding. Why would I lie? This is not fun to lie about, right? And it's because the games are, it's like an ARG, and they went very hardcore on the immersion. And the plot is that there is a I think his name was like the Phoenix Killer or something like that, and he is a serial killer that has kidnapped people, murders them, right? And he sends the police these discs as a method of like taunting them, kind of very Zodiac Killer-ish, where he's taunting investigators.
It sounds so cool.
It's so cool. And like the best part is, so you like get the game, and like it uses like real, like they hired real actors to do different like cutscenes that are similar to like found footage. It uses like real photos, and you actually like research different things. Like it'll show a castle, and you're like, okay, what castle is that? The crime's happening in Spain. I'm going to look through like Spanish castles. OMG, that's like this one that they had on the Wikipedia page. I'm going to type the name of the castle. Okay, next riddle from the guy. When you sign up for the second game, you put in like your name and email. You get emails from characters in the game. So like your... Oh, sorry, Ami, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna gush about how cool that sounds again.
Yeah, like you get emails like from the characters that like, oh, like thank you so much for joining the team. I know we can count on you. Like they're not real people, right? Once you get far enough in the game, you start getting emails from the killer. Like it's really like eerie because they really immerse you in this game. Like they don't break character. Like everything is very like immersion. You get like emails from the killer. They made entire fake websites that were matching up to characters. So it's like, oh, this character, he's missing. Let's look up his like agency website. And they have like all these websites fully made. And because I think the servers went down for all this real stuff, fans got together and made like an archive of these websites so it could still be playable.
Cool.
I don't think the emails can come back, but I think these games were just like one of a kind, amazing to play, and like I think they're a real example of why like archiving games is so important.
And it sounds like they have like a cult like following sort of, because I've never heard of these, but they do sound super cool. And this second one, when I was looking for pictures or I was looking for information and like screenshots from the game, and I remember seeing like this one's actually wrapped in plastic with the evidence sticker on the top. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Like, so when you see other box art and you just see this, you are immediately like, what
is that?
This?
You like want to play it. I definitely would.
It's amazing. It was a one of a kind experience to play it when it was out. And the story was so compelling because it's like you're seeing found footage of someone who like is missing, and you're trying to figure it out, like to try and like catch the killer, like as you're like, oh my god. And then like he sends you like videos of like people who are like hurt and stuff, and like people who are previous victims, and it's like it was just so immersed.
And someone also asked when this came out. It was early 2000s of some point, but maybe you know the exact year.
I want to say Missing Since January was like 2005 or something. Let me see. I think it would be on what Missing Since January.
Oh, someone says 2006.
Yeah. Oh, Missing Since January. Oh, it was called In Memoriam in other countries apparently. It came out in 2003, and I think then Evidence the Last Ritual must have come out
2006.
in 2006. Yeah.
Someone asked if you played it.
Yeah, I did. I played Evidence the Last Ritual. So it was a little bit confusing for me because I did not play the first game, but I did play Evidence the Last Ritual. Like, actually owned it, like, in person and everything. I played at the time when it came out.
Yeah, because it's like there's some of the characters from the first game are also in the sequel, right?
Yes, and then the plot of the fact that you're still hunting the same killer, like, is carried through.
This reminds me of two things. The first one I was mentioning to you earlier, which is like those old browser riddle games where you had to like progress to the next stage by going in like the website's source code to figure out solutions to the puzzles. But also this one I just remembered now. One of my friends at previous workplace used to play this game. It's like a phone game called Mystic Messenger. And do you know that game?
With the Korean boys!
Yeah, and they text you and the whole game happens in real time. So it made me think about that. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's really cool. It's games that don't break character and let you really feel immersed. I think it's few and far in between.
I think so too. And I'm just looking at the screenshots, looks really cool. It looks like some of the, FMV like kind of puzzle mystery games that my mom used to play. So it looks like an amazing game. Oh my goodness. I am fully prepared to rank this whatever you think it deserves.
Oh my god. I would say maybe the missing one would be anywhere from A or B, but I think the evidence one is an S.
Yeah, I think A for the missing one, and then because it does look really real, and then of course the one that's like in a literal evidence bag. Imagine, it seems like a really small edition, but I feel like it actually costs a lot of money to make that sort of adjustment to game boxes,
Yes.
So I feel like that's a huge commitment. I don't know if it paid off, but it's definitely very cool.
It was ahead of its time, I feel. It was ahead of its time.
I think and it gives you an idea of what the game is. Like, you're trying to solve a crime. I think it's super cool. And you made me want to play it.
It's so good. I want to replay it too. And I feel like I would want to see how good the archives are for it.
Oh yeah, you just know there's archives. You haven't taken a look at them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine. But the email thing, I'm not sure how you would get around.
I don't think that's there anymore. It was good because if the game could, I think, tell how progressed you were in the story, and if you were stuck on a certain puzzle, like or a chapter, the characters after like a day or so would message you like, "Oh, I found this clue. I'm not sure if it helps."
Oh my god, it's like Metal Gear Solid where you can call your friends, and if you bug them enough, they just tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. And a crime-esque mystery games are also really cool. I feel like I wouldn't be able to finish it because puzzles are hard, but okay, the next one is also one you added. I have no idea what this is. What is this, Orla? What did you put?
I feel bad that it's my stuff so much in a row. I feel bad for talking so much.
No, that's okay.
This is Resident Evil 2, right? Like, that's like the real box art, and then the one on the left, I mostly wanted to bring up box art, okay, like DIY box art. So I had a friend from Brazil, and he was telling me how it's really, really like expensive to get video game stuff in Brazil. And he was like, yeah, they just sell pirated copies of games for like an affordable price locally, and they'll make their own covers for it, and you can go to the store and get like a DIY pirated game, like, and it's just being sold there like regular, because the import fees and like the currency conversion for the real one is just so redonkulous.
That's so cute.
And this one, like, this also reminds, like, the one on the left I think it's like sometimes game stores will do that where it's like, oh, we don't have the real cover because it came to us used or thrifted, so we're just gonna make our own. And I heard in some countries where they censor games, people will get around saying that they're selling that game by making their own like goofy cover of it or lying about it.
So do you know where is this one specifically like just a kid drew it, or do you know whether it's the situation where they...
I have no idea on the context for this one, but I'm obsessed with it.
I love it. I feel like if I saw this at GameStop, I would want to get this over the actual box art. It's so adorable.
It's amazing. I love their body shape. They're built like hourglass fridges.
I was gonna say refrigerators, but they're also curvy.
Yes.
And you just know whatever kid drew this had a freaking blast trying to like replicate exactly what's on the actual box art. It's so cute.
Like from the barcode with the numbers below it. Oh, so cute.
So can we even rank this? I feel I don't know.
I guess
this is like a talking point, but I don't know if I think it S tier if anything. I feel bad giving it anything else.
Yeah.
It's like drawn by a kid.
You're right. I wanted to just use this as an example of more of like the concept of like DIY covers and like why they're needed in some places or why they're wanted in some places.
That's so cool. I had no idea because, well, I don't know. I've definitely seen, I feel like I have seen some of the like covers in GameStop for used games. If they don't have the label, they'll just like print out something and slide it in there. Oh, we could rank it based on the like actual box art for the game. I don't know much about this game though, especially the remake.
I think, is the remake that different from the original?
I'm sure it's just Resident Evil, a Resident Evil game.
Yeah. Because I thought that the remake for the latest remake for RE1 was pretty faithful to it, right?
I don't know.
Gamers, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I don't know. I just played the well, not just. I played the original kind of recently. It's massively different, someone says. Oh no.
They just changed some scenes.
Interesting. But I mean, the box art's pretty generic. It's not bad. It does tell you what happens in the game.
I like that both of the characters are prominently featured and there is not like a lean towards one or the other.
Oh, that's true, because for like the first Resident Evil, you had either the zombie looking over his shoulder, or you had, I mean, I guess it was Chris, just like Chris, looking like Ash from, you know, Evil Dead or whatever, just standing there looking like a bad mother meower. So
yeah. Did you like Evil Dead as a series?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, I do like it very much.
It's so cool. I love it.
Did you ever see I'm so bad with like terms for people who make movies, but somebody who worked on Evil Dead made a movie, well, it was a while ago now, but it's more recent, called Drag Me to Hell?
I've heard of that, but I've never seen it myself. Is it good?
It's goofy and like campy in a similar way, but it's also it's still like a horror movie. It's cool. It's cool. Yes. I recommend it. Yeah, producer
Evil
maybe.
So yeah. I want to get the Ash Kotobukiya like Bishoujo figurine.
There's a figure.
Yes, she looks so good. And there's like a regular one, and then there's like a groovy one where she's covered in blood.
That's so cool.
And the base she's standing on, right? Okay, so you can really tell the quality of a figure, like, and how much care they put into it by like the base. Like if it's just circle, nothing on it. But this one, the base is like the cabin floor with like, you know, from like the first and second games where it had like the door to the basement or whatever on it. Like it's so cool, and it has I think the Necronomicon on it too.
I'm gonna look. I want to see this.
I want it. Yeah, it leans definitely. I think horror is really good because it allows like an aspect of like humor to it that's sometimes put in due to like budget restraints, because a lot of horror games are produced really cheap.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love horror, and she has the chainsaw. Chainsaws are cool, and anything with a chainsaw is automatically like awesome.
I love chainsaws too. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of those Kotobukiya like horror movie figures with chainsaws. Maybe I'm remembering this incorrectly, but But it's cool. They're all like sexy ladies. I love it.
Yeah, my friend collects them. So it's
Oh my
super
god, they're
cool.
probably so expensive, huh?
The most expensive one is the Chucky one.
Ooh, I don't know if I've seen that one. I think I've seen the Freddy and Jason because Freddy Krueger is my favorite.
Ooh.
My favorite horror movie boogeyman dude. So
Wow.
I kind of want that one. Okay, so let's oh, you know what? It's not even, we don't even have to worry about it because it was a web
Oh no!
and it didn't make it onto the list. I was feeling like it's not really one we need to rank anyway. It's more of like just interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, the next one is one I put. I didn't play this game. Maybe I should play this game because I don't know. I don't know if it's a bad idea for the first non 2D Zelda game I play to be Breath of the Wild. But this is Breath of the Wild. Wow, so beautiful. Wow.
It's gorgeous.
So it seems that this is it's similar to the original Legend of Zelda on NES, where you can kind of choose how to do things in the order you want, and it's pretty open. So yeah, this is like an open world Zelda game, and I think the cover art is really cool for this because although it is the man with his back to us man with the back to us with a weapon trope, I think it like we mentioned earlier with Final Fantasy, it shows a really cool sense of scale. I like the use of color. I feel like it's 3 distinct parts. Well, it's like the background and the foreground, but then the background is like orange and blue, and then I feel like it's split into 3 distinct parts.
It is like the horizon.
Yeah, and it just shows you it's like Link has this whole world to do, and it emphasizes the landscape and all the different features of the land in a really cool way. And I feel like if you look at this, you're gonna know what to expect from this game. That's how you
Because
feel.
it feels like this. You're so right. Like you see a volcano, like an arched bridge, some kind of castle with a star. I love how they did I like the sword really. Like I know it's like in all of the logos, but I really like it particularly in this one. I think it looks really pretty.
It's going shwoo right to the Z. It's cool. And then what is that? Momiji? Is that like Japanese maple leaves or something? Or no, it's just a flower.
I think it's like a unique one, maybe.
Super cool. And then there's some I added some in-game shots as well because I was like, this game is very beautiful. And that's the main reason I want to play it. I don't know if some of the mechanics would be my favorite because it's like a survival game, right? You have to like make food and stuff.
I don't know about that part. I wonder how much are you into like more open world stuff?
To be honest, I don't really have experience with that many 3D games at all. So I don't know.
This would be the best one for you to go into because I think it's so beloved.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. I heard from some people that the weather mechanics can be kind of annoying. But I mean, that's fine. It makes it feel more real.
It was my friend's first ever Zelda game, like ever, period, and she loved it. So I think you'd probably like it too.
Okay, cool. That is legitimately. I mean, I played what is it called? The one with Midna on the Wii.
Skyward Sword.
Or it's Twilight Princess, I think.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
But I didn't finish that one, so I want to give it another try. I want to give 3D Zelda games another try at some point. So I do think it's cool, and I think there's like some good design choices, but it is a little bit generic. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit generic. I think you do have to look carefully for the elements that make it like kind of special.
And I'm not sure that if you weren't already interested in like Zelda games, I'm not sure that it would be that compelling.
Also, it's very different from the in-game look.
Yeah, it is really different from the in-game look, which I mean, I think it's fine, but it's something you don't see a lot nowadays because the in-game graphics are usually good enough where they can just throw some like lighting effects on it and bam, you got your cover art.
Oh, someone mentioned Wind Waker. Wind Waker, I love the art. It's so cute.
Oh, is that the cell shaded one on GameCube?
Yeah, GameCube,
Oh,
yeah.
I would love to play that one. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, that
They're
should be
so
the one I do first. I do think that's such a smart way to use like the software limitations.
Yeah, I think it's always stylized stuff always ages better.
Yes.
Than super hyper realistic. Like, yeah, maybe this looked good back in the day, but if you spent all your budget on looking realistic, like, oop.
We got a couple stylized ones coming up, but for this one, it's too generic for me. I think I feel like it's kind of average.
Yeah, I would also say it's average. I think the game is better than the box art by far.
So we thinking B is B okay? Middle of the road.
What are the other ones in B? Mario and Cats.
And Cats.
I would say it's definitely better than Columns 3. So
it's
yeah,
better than Columns 3, but I mean, we could put it at the front of Columns 3.
Yes.
And that will.
Okay.
I feel bad. I also feel bad that Columns 3 is all alone down there.
Yeah, it needs a friend.
So because this is a very scientific ranking, we'll put it in C for.
Needs a friend.
C for. I can't think of anything in Zelda that starts with a C. C for like.
C for Clink.
Oh, yeah, you know the main character of the famous.
You can name him anything.
Oh, that's true. You can name him anything. Did you know in Link's Awakening, if you name your character Zelda in all capitals, you get a cool it's like a samba version of the theme song. It's really cool.
Ooh,
It's a secret trick.
It's so cute.
You got that one
I
for
love
me
Easter
for
eggs.
free. You normally have to buy the guide for that one, but I told you that for free because I like you.
Thank you. I love you too. Oh, you just said like. Sorry.
I
like
do
you
love
too.
you. I do love you.
I
Okay.
love you.
Because I love you. I just didn't want to get all mushy in front of everybody. Okay, let's go to the next one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so this is the one you guys have been waiting for. I think. Let's
I would have been sad if this one wasn't included.
let's go.
I want names of who was in charge of this.
I wanted names too, but the interesting thing,
You can't find it.
there's no names because who is it? The president of Capcom US said to the marketing guy, "We need a cover done tomorrow." We need a cover done tomorrow. So we went out and got a friend of his to do it in 6 hours. We don't know who drew this. Who made this? But it's so funny because like I hate to go all AVGN, but like remember when Mega Man held a gun and wore a blue and yellow suit? Because I sure don't. Look at this.
like the gun, like that's because Mega Man is really known for holding a pistol.
Yeah, he holds a gun and it's very, and there's a lot of yellow too. Look at all the yellow on this sprite.
Yep, so much yellow. My favorite is the palm trees in the background and how they're shaded to look like they look like when you go on a vacation somewhere and there's those people who will just draw your name in like a palm tree design or something at the beach. It looks like that. It looks like a beach painting.
I think it's cool. Also, I wanted to mention this, but I couldn't find a way to like fit it in the presentation. I'll just bring it up though because the newer Mega Man games, the Mega Man 9 game, they did a nod to this.
Number 9.
They did a nod to this old style of game box art, so I want to show that too because I think it's cute. It's way better. Like it looks like they got an artist to draw it. It looks better, but that's what it looks like. So it's totally incorrect. Like it's still not Mega Man, and the enemy is like definitely not Dr. Wily still.
Oh my god.
But it looks nice, and it's cute that they did a nod to the old style of cover art.
Oh, I love the grid, the neon grid in the background.
Mm-hmm.
This cover makes me self-conscious because I can never live up to this beauty standard.
You can never live up to the beauty standard of having two very wide thighs. And oh, this reminded me. Orla, do you know that comic book artist guy who he draws characters, but the proportions are like insane?
because he wants and then he always wants like the boob and butt showing, so it's always like a broken spine.
It's like an
basically,
impossible pose.
Yes,
That's what this reminds me of.
exactly. They were like, we need to show his meaty thighs and huge biceps. Oh my god. He's got the knee-high boots. Ariana Grande could never.
Yeah, Rob Liefeld? Yeah, that's who it is. That's who I'm thinking of. Oh my god. So I wonder, maybe he drew it. Maybe that was the guy's friend.
OMG. Yeah, definitely. It was his father.
It was his father. Oh, and they were roommates. Okay.
They were roommates.
S tier?
Yeah, S.
Okay, perfect. S for super fighting robot.
Yeah. S for pistol.
Oh god, I thought you were just gonna... I didn't know you were gonna finish that word.
No, pistol.
Don't swear on my stream. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. You can swear.
OMG. I never say bad words.
No, I know. Okay. We got... Wow. Shadow of the Colossus. So this was one that you added, right?
Yes, I did.
Right.
Ami, I want to hear your thoughts first. Let me
My
switch
thoughts,
over.
I feel like I've said the word scale like 80 million times during this stream, but it's just so cool how they show scale. Like, look how tiny this dude is down here.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny dude on a horse. I mean, that's all I really think about. He is literally in the shadow of the Colossus, you know?
Yes! Like, when you look at the box art, you immediately see, like, the beast. And then it's only through the ray of light coming between its arm and leg that it shines down on the little boy, and you realize, oh, that's me.
That's who you're supposed to be. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the ray of light. That's so smart.
Yes. It's just this. Okay, and then people compare, when people saw the first like kind of screenshots and gameplay of like Elden Ring, they were like, oh, Shadow of the Colossus. But I'm like, it could never, in terms of box art, like this box art, this mwah, I love it.
And it looks like it looks a lot like the in-game stuff.
Yeah, like look at
graphics.
that.
Like very foggy, very misty, very like I don't know, like ancient looking.
Relic.
Yeah, relic. So I think this is cool. It's kind of it's pretty similar to the style that like Final Fantasy was, sort of. It's like this is this huge thing that you're facing off of. But now that you've mentioned the ray of light, I feel like I like it like 10 times more now. I don't know how I didn't notice that.
Gorgeous. It's just
gorgeous.
And the ray of light is coming between like the freaking Colossus. Like it's just like you said, like with the Final Fantasy VII, where you're like, you either kind of feel like you are the kid or you're seeing the kid's journey, and it's, I think like the little bit of vulnerability just really adds to gameplay.
I'm also a sucker for sunbeams. I like, what is it called?
God rays?
Komorebi. There's like, I don't know if there's a word for it in English. Just like sunbeams that filter through things. I really think it's cool. Okay, so let's get the tier list up here. Meow, meow, meow. Here we go. Orla likes my BGM, by the way, you guys.
I love.
So
you guys don't.
No, they like it. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh, I hate my BGM. It just.
Wait,
I
what?
think I listened to it so much I turned insane, but I'll never change it because it's too much work.
It's Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's sentimental. maybe me or maybe Kazu or I can make you a new BGM that you love someday.
Oh, gee,
Ura was always like, never pay for a BGM. It's a waste. Just use Dova. And she just linked me to it. And I was like, okay.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't make you pay. I don't know about Kazu, but mine wouldn't be as good, so.
No, I would pay you.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Let's place this. I feel...
I'm thinking F. I'm just kidding.
There isn't even an F. There isn't even an F rank. I want to say B because, I mean, part of me feels like it came after Final Fantasy VII, so
It did.
it can't be exactly on the same tier. I don't know how many times this has been done though, but the ray of light thing kind of pushes it up for me.
I want to say the ray of light. We could put it as a high B. High B, low A.
I'm fine with A. I'm fine with a low A. I do kind of want to reorder these though because I feel like maybe this is more appropriate. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't matter within the tiers. I'm just.
I agree. Yeah. I
Okay,
would say
perfect.
so. I would say so. It's that ray of light.
It's the ray of light. It pushes it over the top. Without that ray of light, it would be sort of generic. But I'm glad you pointed that out. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I want to cry. I love. Okay. So the next one. Oops.
You picked this one out.
I picked this one out. I think you've played this game, right? You like this game a lot.
Yeah, I've played it like 3 or 4 times now.
So I picked this one out because I wanted to show the difference between region box art. I wanted to have like another example of that. And then so the one that uses what I'm assuming are the in-game graphics is the PAL like European version. And then the North American version is cool. It has like an illustration. And originally I was thinking, man, the Europeans really got shafted on the box because I mean it just uses the in-game graphics. But the more I looked at it, the more I was like, this could be kind of cool because they have the lady in there as well. I'm not sure what part she plays in the game, but they have her there as well, and they have signs that say things like Area 51 and Santa Destroy, which I'm assuming is a nod to some stuff.
It's Santa Destroys the name of the city like you play in.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like based off of like Santa Monica. Dude, I feel like they use Santa Monica for everything. Like these are for Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. Like something about Santa Monica hits game devs.
I remember the day. So, and then what's the Area 51? Or maybe this is a spoiler, I'm not sure, but because there's a sign that says Area 51 too, and I was like, is that?
I can't recall anything super specific in the first game with Area 51.
Okay, but then the North American one is like so stylized.
I love
and
the like
so
big
cool.
pose. I love the big pose. It's funny because you would think the US one would have like the boobs and the European one wouldn't.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
The clothing shop. Oh, see, I never bought clothes in the games.
You
I
never
always kept
bought-
him in the default.
You liked his
otaku
default
outfit.
clothes.
Because he has like his little favorite anime girls on it. You can kind
Oh
of see
yeah,
it.
I was laughing when I read the synopsis because it was like a fan of video games and anime. He's just like me.
Yeah, he's a super otaku. His like room
It's
is all
cute.
like kind of like Gundams and like wrestling memorabilia, and he has like a body pillow and anime figurines everywhere. Like he's just ultra otaku.
So looking
His
at the
Velcro
both of
shoes.
these, I'm sure you're more familiar with the North American one, but which do you prefer?
I like them both, and I did play the game originally when it came out on Wii. Oh goodness gracious! I want to say I like I like the illustrated cover.
Me too.
Maybe it's because we talked about like with the SimCity. No,
SimCity?
SimCity. Yeah, but I like illustrated covers are pretty cool sometimes.
I think so too. I like that it's illustrated. There's not as much going on, so maybe it doesn't tell you as much what the game is about. But I mean, it's a dude with a
Beam katana.
yeah, beam katana. What more do you need to know?
Legally distinct. Yeah.
Yeah, legally distinct from that other
We pretend we do not
you know,
Beam
that thing
katanas
that
are
I don't know the
legit
name
now.
of.
Dude, oh my gosh, the illustration, he has shoelaces, but he has Velcro shoes in the game.
They overstated his shoe tying abilities.
They're like, we
That's
have to
not
make him look like a
right.
cool main character. He can't have Velcro shoes.
There is no shame in having Velcro shoes. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I think Velcro shoes are legitness. That's what we
I
love.
think they're kind of cool looking. But yeah, immersion ruined. Exactly. That's not right.
Yeah.
So the one I have on the tier list is the PAL version. So we can just rank that one. And it was more intended to be like another like, oh my god, this is a difference between two different box arts. But
yeah.
I still like the European one. But I like the illustration better.
I like the illustration better. The European
Even
one's
though-
a bit too busy for me.
It probably says more about the game, but sometimes less is more, you know?
Less is more.
So, are you
I'm
comfortable
fine B or C, honestly.
with, I was thinking C maybe, but above
I agree
columns
with
because... Columns is just so bizarre.
Because Travis's hairline is better than the column's hairline.
Yeah, it's marginally better.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
No.
Oh
It's
man,
okay,
he
we
kind
love
of
Travis.
reminds me of Vegeta.
Oh,
Maybe
what
he
a
did that-
compliment.
Maybe he did that on purpose because he's an anime fan.
He does. There is kind of a thing where it goes Super Saiyan and like his hair changes color and everything.
What?
So you're
Oh my
actually- You're
God.
not wrong.
They stole from everything. Well, not stole. They stole in a
Genius.
good way.
Yeah.
Borrowed.
Inspired.
Inspired. All right,
Truly.
next game. I selected this one because I played this game, but I did not finish it. But this is an amazing, amazing game. Do you know about Okami, Orla?
I know Okami, but I never played it myself.
So the thing about this game that's so cool is like I feel like you look at the box art and you think to yourself like, oh my god, this is so highly stylized and like it's like an ukiyo-e, like, you know, illustration. It's like an ink illustration. There's no way this, it's really cool, but there's no way this has anything to do with the game. And then you play the game and that's what it looks like.
In your punked pose.
It's so cool. You get punked, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Good way. And then there's like an ink stroke mechanic. There's like a mechanic in the game where you like circle dyeing things with an ink brush and brings them back to life. And I think it's cool how they have like the ink painting logo.
Mhm.
So for
Calligraphy.
this is like one of my favorite box arts of all time. What do you think?
I think it's lovely because, okay, if the game didn't look like this, the box art would be like, cool. But the fact that it's like, it's so cool. It's just like you said, like that's what the game is.
And
So
it's
genius.
it is also like, it's not exactly like the game looks, but it's very, very
Basically.
close and it looks amazing. And there's also, I think there's like a map or something in the back. It's kind of hard to see, but I think this one's gorgeous. There's not anything like compositionally that special about it, I guess. I just really like the fact that it's true to like the in-game graphics, you know?
Is the box art for this game different in Japan?
That's a good question. Let me check.
Because I know sometimes they change it for like, they're like Western release, give it guns, make it look
Oh,
more
it is.
action.
It is different. It's not that different. I would say they're both equally. I can show you. Hold on.
I want to see.
I would say they're just as cool. It's more like a variation. Although the Japanese one kind of shows more of like there's a mechanic in the game where it's like you have to save things in nature that are dying, and it has the tree roots, which kind of alludes to that, which is cool. And the art style is slightly different. The pose is pretty similar. I think they both deviate about as much from each other from the actual in-game graphics. I just feel like I think they're both equally cool. But oh yeah, someone said the wolf looks too small in the JP one. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. I like that they put more emphasis on the wolf in the Western release.
Yeah, because that is the character that you play as.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open this up.
Amaterasu.
Amaterasu. I can never say his name right.
Amaterasu.
Me?
Amaterasu.
Okay, so I want to give this one.
You.
I want to give it an S.
I would
That's
give
how
it
I
an S.
feel.
I think it's beautiful. I love it.
And like you said, it's important that it actually matches what's going on in the game. Otherwise, it would be kind of like, oh, it's like a Japanese game.
Yeah. I have a question. Was this
Yeah.
digital art or like physical art? Because I'm looking at some of the coloring of the fire and I'm like, that looks like real brush strokes or
Yeah,
marker.
so the fire looks like marker to me, and which is why I'm pretty sure I tried to find, maybe there's probably some hardcore Okami fans who know. I tried to find out whether it was traditional art or not, and I couldn't, but just by looking at it, I feel like it is, which is cool.
That's so cool.
It's cool because they
Yeah, that
definitely
makes
could have
sense.
gotten away with using the in-game like renders of the characters, but they didn't. So that's a positive.
Yeah.
There's a point towards it. Okay,
It's legitness.
that's legitness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the next one I added, I wanted to ask you about this too, because are you interested in astrology?
Yes, I love astrology.
consider
I think
yourself
it's so fun.
Knowledgeable?
Yeah, I used to be really, really into it, and I actually like would see an astrologer.
Okay, I'm gonna read this
And
to you.
I don't care what
sorry.
anybody says. People are really, really mean about people who like astrology, and I don't care what anybody says. There's people who use that as a way to judge others and be rude, but I just think it's another fun way for self-reflection.
It's cool. It's interesting. There's just like a lot. There's just like a lot behind it. I think it's fun to learn about, even if even if you don't think it, is relevant to your life. I think some people do, and that's cool. That's cool.
It doesn't
but
hurt anyone.
I wanted to read this to you, and I wanted you to tell me, is this Aries? if you can do that.
God.
Can I read it? Or just give
Go
me your
for it.
just give me your thoughts. Okay, this is for the job in the work life. As an Aries, you show great enthusiasm in your job. You are an exceptional worker, and in the scientific and technological sectors, you adapt to new processes and methods with interest and enjoyment. All fields where you can really apply yourself are good for you. You are industrious, efficient, and assiduous.
I think Aries are really, really great at starting things. They're really, really wonderful at starting things, and they have a lot of passion, but that passion can fizzle out fairly quickly. So I think they're the type to really go gung-ho and be less of a team player in like a job or something. But it's really hard to keep their interest in something like that. So I think a job where there's a lot of new projects or things frequently changing would be the perfect kind of job for them. I don't know about the scientific and technology necessarily. Like I don't think that necessarily, not that there's like, oh, Aries can't be scientific, but I'm like,
It's like
It
not
doesn't
necessarily matching up with any particular sign, I guess.
Yeah. I would say that's more Sagittarius. I would lean more Sagittarius on that.
So, do you know this man, by the way? Is he like a famous astrologer?
I only know him from the DS game. I feel like he'd be so pissed off if he said that.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, I think he's like a radio guy. So I guess this is just essentially like a horoscope game. So they just decided, I think this guy decided, like, instead of a book, like a lot of celebrities get, he wanted a video game. I don't know.
Yeah, and he just really wanted to show his face.
He wanted to just show his precious, adorable smile. He looks like a delightful man.
Yeah, he looks like a baby doll or something.
And also the publisher of this is Deep Silver, which published other games such as Saints Row 4 and Persona 5. So that's an interesting... This is an interesting choice for them.
Russell Grant is my persona. I summon him. I get the Mega Man pistol, and that's how I summon Russell Grant.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that. Oh my god, you just killed me.
You're jealous of my persona.
Can mine be, wait, what else showed up that was funny? Can mine be the no, I don't want to be the columns guy.
Oh god. To get the columns guy, you pull back your adorable little bangs to show your hairline and it summons him.
Oh my god. Anyway, I can't decide if this is amazing or terrible.
Would this make you want to buy the game?
I wouldn't, if I was gonna buy a game about astrology, I wouldn't buy a video game. I'd like get a book or something. And his face makes me take it less seriously, so I would probably pass on this game.
Do you think they try to do the same thing as columns, where they're like, this is for adults, so here's an adult on the cover?
I don't know. I mean, that's just the dude who like wrote the stuff in the game, right? He's the dude who like wrote the horoscopes. So, yeah. I mean, maybe I don't know if I feel like jovial, jolly men are gonna buy an astrology game.
Yeah. Who is he? Isn't Russell Grant a country singer?
You're thinking Russell Crowe?
Oh, oops.
Maybe. No, Russell Grant. Okay, I looked up information about him. He's like a I guess a radio guy in the UK, and he does like astrology, like horoscope type of can you call it content? It's on the radio.
Yeah, it's called in March
Content,
2010. He offered a pet psychic service. Is he gonna get my pet from like the dead?
No, no, I think it means he's gonna like read your pet's mind and tell you how to make it feel better if it's sad.
Wow, he's so generous.
I know,
Community
what a kind soul. But yeah, I don't know if this is. I would buy it if it's on sale. That's what someone in chat said, and I kind of agree. I would buy it as like a novelty shovelware type of thing.
Yeah, this is definitely a white elephant gift.
Yes. But I feel like it's in the same vein as Petit Maman and Hello Baby, so maybe we should put it down there.
Agreed. Agreed.
Maybe we need an F tier. The F tier is the D tier. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the bottom of the barrel. That's all that matters. Oh, someone said he will locate lost pets. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. You know how like sometimes
that would be horrible.
Sometimes the cops will be like, "Oh my god, we need a psychic because we just need any kind of lead on this case," you know?
Which is so horrible.
It is.
Man. I hate those. There's a case, I won't go into detail, but there was only one piece of evidence. It was a sweater, and they sent it to a psychic, and it got lost in the mail.
No!
And the case is still unsolved.
No!
I won't go into detail of it, and if anyone knows which case it is, don't put any details of it in chat, because it's really, really sad. But yeah, so I hate psychics. I think, those kind of people piss me off.
Oh no! That's really upsetting.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Anyway, Russell Grant, you have nothing. He's just doing the pet thing. That's fine.
Yeah,
less implications.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we have one that you put. Ooh, I like this, but
I know.
I like it. I love Katamari. I don't know if I
Why
ever
did
played.
you get the 420 picture?
Because I wanted to find a screenshot that wasn't. I wanted to find a screenshot that wasn't Prince rolling something up into a ball, and that's the one I found.
Oh, geez.
Today is 420, your roll-up anniversary.
Get into it.
Anyway, ignore the text. That's fine.
OMG. This I think was the second or third Katamari game, but it was the first one I played.
I think it's the second.
Second game. I think the first one was Katamari Damacy. This is very, very unique. It's very, very unique art. I think that this company always has really unique cover art, at least for their older games. It's not like my super duper favorite, but I do like that it's different, and I like all the little characters. Like all the cousins are there, and they all have their little balls. I think it's so cute.
It's cute. It's very simple too. Like it's just colors and shapes.
And the actual game is craziness.
Yes, the actual game
does
is
not
craziness.
prepare you.
But I feel like being simple is effective in its own way. And actually, when I was reading about this game, because I only played Katamari Damacy, so when I was reading about this, I heard that the person who, originally made this game, he was really hesitant about making a sequel. And then they were like, we're gonna make a sequel whether you like it or not. So you can either be involved with it or don't be involved with it. Yeah, because a lot of fans wanted a sequel because obviously people love Katamari because it's a really fun, cute game. And I feel like maybe the cover art is a nod to that. It's like, we love you, Katamari. Come out and play with us. Come out and roll balls. Roll the balls with us. But he's like hiding in his house. He's like, I don't know. You gotta like me still.
What I did to you with the Shadow of the Colossus art, you did to me with We Love Katamari.
Right? Doesn't that make it cuter? I don't know if that's like the intention, but that's how I felt when I read the story.
It feels like that. That's so cute.
Cute, huh? I love it.
I love. OMG.
All right.
It's so cute.
Let's bring up the tier list. Okay, so you said this was the first Katamari game you played?
Yes, I have a lot of nostalgia. I think you would be the best at grading this one.
I'm thinking A is good based on the other context right next to Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I think they're twins.
This context that I don't know whether it's, real or not. It's my headcanon about
We're revising history.
we're doing a little bit of, we're doing a little bit of change switcheroo, but I feel like it's probably true. I don't know. Why is everyone giving hearts? It's because we're being so adorable about this.
We love
this
it.
Game. We love Katamari. Is there another cover for that game?
Not for this one, no.
There is a cover for
Damacy.
Yeah, there's a different cover for Damacy, which I think is just it's just a big ball rolled up with all kinds of stuff. You think?
Oh no, it has the cow. It has a cow in the front
Oh,
cover eating
yeah.
grass.
Yeah, so there's other Katamari games. So if you're thinking of another one, maybe I'm sure that different area releases probably had a different one. Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, get out here to your list.
Ooh.
Ooh, so this is. Oh, I keep clicking on. For some reason, something I'm clicking on to go to the next page in the presentation is opening the Mega Man Wikipedia link. Probably because I copied the text from Wikipedia.
I kept opening up weird links.
No, I'm so sorry. No, that's my fault. It's because I plagiarized Wikipedia.
No, it's okay.
So I put this one. This is Sonic.
It's legitness.
It's legitness. Don't you like how the checkerboard pattern on the 2 is the same as the checkerboard pattern in the graphics level graphics?
Yeah, it like, and then the swirl of it, especially because he goes in all the circles.
He goes in
and
the
matches
loops.
the 2.
And then Robotnik back there, he's like, ah, he's so angry. And they actually, for the new Sonic movie, Sonic 2, it's pretty much identical almost to this box art. I should put that up actually.
Ooh, Tails is so cute.
He's
I love
so
Tails.
cute.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. I love him so much. And I love how they incorporated, you know, the border. I mean, that's more of a logo thing, but they incorporated like the orange border around the Sonic for Tails. So there's lots of orange in there. And I know that blue and orange are like complementary colors, but I don't understand. Like, to me, they're not that appealing together.
Yeah, I like
To
blue
my
and yellow
eyes.
together more.
Yeah.
Oh, no, isn't it?
Maybe it's
Isn't it-
purple and orange.
I think it's purple, yellow, green, blue. No, green and red.
Oh, it has a comparison and everything. Nice.
Ooh, OMG, that's so cool.
Isn't that cool how they did that? So I like how that's a nod to the game art. But I just thought it was cool how they incorporated elements into the game into the box art. I thought that was really cool. But I don't know if I'm like biased. I like the use of patterns because there's a lot of pattern use in the game itself.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Have you played Sonic 2?
I have not played Sonic 2. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I've never played a Sonic game.
That's okay.
I've never
That's
played a Sonic
reasonable.
game, but I would love to play a Sonic game. It's funny because I read the title version. It's Sonic 2: The Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic 2 the Hedgehog.
The Hedgehog.
Yeah, I
Like,
kind of
as if Sonic 1 wasn't about the hedgehog.
I kind of don't like when, I don't know, that's like a weird typography thing where it's like, I don't understand what order to read this in. Oh, someone said you can try playing this one. No, if I were to recommend a Sonic game for you to play, I would recommend the one that came out recently called Sonic Mania.
The fan game, right?
It's not a fan game, but it was made by, it's an official game, but it was made by people who made like hacks and fan games in the past.
Oh.
And it has some older levels from some of the older games, and it has new levels and new mechanics. It's really fun. That's the one I would recommend.
Ooh. Yeah, I've heard that was a really good one. And then the one after that was a Sonic game where you can make your own Sonic.
Oh
and
no,
you can
Sonic
wear a hat that says
Forces.
gamer.
Wait, you can wear a hat that says gamer in that game? Wait, I have a hat that says gamer.
OMG, life imitates art.
No, I'm not a Sonic OC. But yeah, you can create a Sonic OC. It's pretty cute. Well, I don't know if cute is the right word.
It's unique.
It's something. I have very nostalgia goggles for this this cover. So my mind is between A and B, but maybe it's not that good.
It has Tails, so it's an A. Easy A.
Easy A, yay! Okay, you love Tails?
Tails. He's so cute.
Is he your favorite?
He's my favorite. By far, he's so kawaii.
He's your-
Also, I love Tails gets trolled.
He's your favorite Sonic. Oh my god, when I played Sonic 2, I got so upset at Tails because in these bonus levels, like he can also collect rings, and then he'll sometimes run into the bombs, and then he loses the rings like right before you're about to finish, and then you don't get the Chaos Emerald.
Excuse me, sorry. I always yawn. I'm sorry.
Oh, me
sorry.
too. That's okay.
Thank you for sleepy babies. What? You get punished for the computer's mistakes?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Well, it's to be fair, if you're good enough, you can anticipate it and jump in time for him to also jump over, because he follows your actions. It's just a little delayed,
Yeah.
but I was upset with him.
Yeah. OMG, that's so much work.
But I love Tails
Friggin' brat.
otherwise. Okay, we got one more left. I'm sorry for keeping you so long, by the way. I gave
No, I'm happy to be
I gave
here.
Orla an estimate of like an hour and 30 minutes, and we've been talking a lot, but I'm enjoying
It's fun.
I'm enjoying it. I hope I'm not holding you up from doing
No,
anything.
girl, you are my only plan for today.
Yay! Okay. Okay, this next one. This is the one. Another one you've all been waiting for. Okay.
Last but not least,
How do you say this even? Phalanx?
phalanx.
Phalanx?
Phalanges.
Phalanges? What is that? Fingers?
Phalanges are fingers. Finger bones.
So this is Phalanx. I like Phalanx. I think that sounds better. So we were talking about this the other day, and we were wondering what the story
Phalanx.
behind this Phalanx. Okay.
Yeah. Hate it.
We were wondering what the story behind this was, because this has got to be the most bizarre
Mhm.
box art I've ever seen. It's an old man playing a banjo on a lawn chair, and there's like a spaceship is like an afterthought in the very background.
Hyperspeed shootout in space. Phalanx.
So what we've discovered, it's Jimmy Phalanx. Yeah, it's the creator of the game, John Phalanx.
Like Steve Minecraft.
Yeah.
Steve Phalanx.
But what we discovered when I was doing some research about this game, this is actually very intentional. There was a ton of this is an SNES game, so there was a lot of SNES space shooters at the time. So they decided they wanted to make theirs stand out. So they intentionally put a Banjo Man on the cover to make people be like, "Oh my god, what is this?"
Like, ooh. And it worked.
Did it?
Worked.
I mean, it's working
Because-
for me, but I don't know how the sales went. So
I feel like it worked because we're still talking about this game.
it's
and
true.
what other like game are we talking about that's like a space shooter like this in terms of like looks, and that if you mention it, people will know it. Like basically a lot of people know it whether they played it or not.
Yeah, when I first pitched this stream idea to Orla, it was like, I think it was pre-debut, or it was like very shortly post-debut. And
Somewhere.
I was like, we should do a box art review stream. And she was like, do you know the one with the guy with the banjo? And I was like, yes, I know the banjo guy game.
Retro guy.
So everyone knows. It's cool.
I like the typography of Phalanx, how the last 3 letters are like blasting off and being
Yeah, like you're going into hyperspace.
yeah.
And actually the in-game graphics are actually really cool. I feel like you don't see a lot of shooters that have this like horizon type of building kind of stuff in the background.
Yes.
It gives me Star Wars vibes, so I think they could have gotten away with probably emulating some of the ships or some of the iconography in the game, but I
Mhm.
respect the fact that they they put the Banjo Man.
It's just, it leaves you speechless, but in like a great way because you still talk about it today.
And now I want to play this game, so how about that?
How about them
How about
apples?
that?
It
How about
looks,
them apples?
you're so right. Like the city scenery, ooh, it's very kind of like cyberpunk, overcrowded. Like I love.
Yeah, like granted I haven't played a ton of like shoot 'em ups like this, but
Mhm.
I feel like that's the first time I've seen something that looks quite like that. I think it's
Yeah,
cool.
usually it's a space background
Mhm.
or like a inside of a spaceship background.
Okay, so this, I think we agreed that I don't know the sales about the game, but I think we both agree
Mhm.
that it works.
It works.
And for that, because of the like legend status right along with
Yeah.
Mega Man, I think it's an
Yep.
S.
Yeah, it just works.
I like how half of the S tiers are meme covers, and then the other half are actually cool
Yeah.
cool ones. The rest are just camp, but that's cool.
So they're so cool. They're cool in their own way.
Once again, you guys, this is science, so we'll just that's our final rankings. Okay,
Yeah, exactly like this. Exactly.
This is correct.
I love it.
I love it too. We did such a good job, and they're fairly spread out too. So we kind of did a really good job picking.
Yeah, it's like
the
a reverse
covers.
bell curve.
Yeah, if I can
Parabola.
if I can, toot our own horns, cause we're cool. Okay, let me put us together so you can talk about your exciting stuff you got going on, and someone can take a picture
Oh my
of us.
gosh. Oh, this isn't even height accurate.
No,
We
it's
have
not.
to be
Wait,
height
I will shrink
accurate?
myself. We have to be. We do. Oh, I'm
Oh,
getting.
yeah.
This is cute. This is closer.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
Cute. I love.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna come down to Ami's level.
Oh my god, that shocked me. Oh my god.
OMG, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I
It's a little
knew
jump scare.
that's a thing you could do, but I never expected this to happen. Oh my god, this is so special.
OMG, look how cute we look.
Oh my god, someone take a
Okay.
selfie, please. Or it's not a selfie.
Take a photo.
Take a photo.
Wait, here we go.
Ah.
We're so cute.
Oh my god.
Wait, not my cursor. Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
no, it's not my fault. Wait.
No, that was my fault.
I was like, it's my fault because I never clicked the cursor thing in OBS, but then I realized that's not what this is.
It was my cursor being captured. I mean, my cursor being captured.
My cursor.
My cursor being captured.
Okay, so you have an exciting, very, very exciting week.
I do. Okay, on Saturday, 11 a.m. PDT, I'm going to get a new outfit, new model.
Woo! Ba-ba-da-ba!
Yes.
I'll grab the graphic for it too. We can put it behind
Yeah.
you. But yeah, keep talking about your 2.0
On
stuff.
Saturday, it's actually on my YouTube. I'm primarily on Twitch these days. I started on YouTube, switched to Twitch. I switched to Twitch just because it rhymed. And as you guys know, I'm all about riddles, all about limericks. I'm kidding. But yeah, if Ami put a link, I'm on Twitch TV, Orla Gonkyan. But this is for I made this graphic.
Oh,
It's
you made
supposed to be like I did. It's like a Bratz magazine.
it's
I based it off of a
adorable.
Bratz magazine.
Yeah, I can tell. I didn't know you made it. Oh my god, you're so skilled.
Thank you. I even made like the little barcode. It says Orla 2.0.
Oh my
and I put,
god.
her head pops off because it's kind of like a doll with Bratz graphic. And I am wearing double ankle bracelets because I'm on that hardcore of a house arrest. I'm kidding. But yes, if you guys are free, I hope you will show up. Other than that, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. PDT. So start watching me. Open up your other window. Watch Amiya because she starts an hour after me. So you make sure you have both of us.
You can have one of us in one ear and the other in the other. And also Orla plays a lot of older PC games. You have like the PS2 surprise box thing you got going on.
did.
Super cool.
I do.
Super cool stream ideas. You guys, if you guys like me, I think you're gonna like Orla a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, I do late 90s to mid 2000s PC games. I put some on hold, but I do love those. I love PS2, I love Mystery, and I love Hot Ladies as well.
Perfect. Okay, I will say goodbye to you here then. Please do show up. Please do come see Orla's 2.0. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be
All right, thank you so much, Dreamweavers and Ami, and thank you, little goblins, for stopping by here too. Thank you so much. You put in so much hard work, and I appreciate you a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. I will see you later, Orla. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Woo! Okay, we're back. Okay. Isn't Orla a joy, everybody? She's so freaking funny. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever laughed so hard. I don't even remember what she said that was so funny at this point, but oh my god, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There's a lot of people here, so I had this stream idea for a really long time, and I knew I wanted to do it with Orla. And like even before I debuted, this was one of my first stream ideas ever, and I was like, I must ask Orla because she's definitely gonna have very good things to say. And I'm gonna go over the Streamlabs stuff. Streamlabs. Just give me a moment. Okay, I think I missed someone become a bucko. Thank you so much for becoming a member in Zizor is their name. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Can we get some belated buckos in the chat for Inzizor? And then Slim was flexed their 2 months membership with 2 Ami Cat emotes. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate your 2 months. And I'm going to go into my YouTube here, and I'm gonna grab my super chats. Just give me one moment. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. In the meantime, you can hear me meow along to my BGM. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so the ones for today. Okay, there was one from Peen, which I mentioned, chat disabled for this live stream because of my my silly behavior at the beginning. I forgot to put the chat in, so thank you, Peen. Thank you, Tom, for the super chat. Amiya and Orla, I implore you to look up the true ending to Stack Columns. What the heck is that? What is that? Oh, that must be another Columns game. The true ending? Is it a story game? Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. There was no message, but I appreciate you. C-Line gave a super chat and said, science fiction needs more banjos. You know what? I can't argue with you there. I really hope... I've never played that game, but I feel like I want to now. I want to play Phalanx, and I want to see if there's like bluegrass banjo music as the BGM. And Kat, thank you so much for the super chat. Reminder to check super chat Dono. Oh my god, thank you! Great stream, Ami. You got both games I wanted to suggest. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you so much. Bye, GME. Thank you so much for becoming a bucko as well. I appreciate you. Wow, so many new members today. Thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun. I really had fun with Orla. She is so... I feel like she's very smart and funny. Like, the observations she makes are like next level. So I hope you guys enjoyed our collab. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. I want to do some more box art stuff in the future, you know, where like I want to compare more like different regions of box art. You know, that's something I would like to do in the future as well. Just look at more stuff in general. Oh, there's no banjos in Phalanx. Dang it. Dang it! I'll just have to make my own banjo music. I don't have a banjo. I have a ukulele. Is that close enough? I feel like that might be close enough. Reminder again, the Nightbot just posted a link. Please check out the merch if you haven't already. Making the box art for the Ami video game art stream. Oh my god, that's a really great idea. Ooh, I would love to. Oh, I don't know if I'm talented enough though. I don't know if I'm good enough at art to do that. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Again, Orla's 2.0 reveal is... It is... I already lost the graphic. A ukulele is a tropical banjo. Yeah, true. Okay, so her 2.0 reveal is April 9th, 11 p.m. PDT, and that's Saturday? Yes, it's Saturday. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. So please check her out and check her Twitch channel out as well. I have it pinned. Ooh, viewer submissions. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to design some, you know, theoretical box art, you can always definitely do that. I would be more than happy. Grievous Crust, thank you so much for the super chat. This was super fun. This was my first time here. I was actually there because I was watching your debut VOD. Oh my goodness. I'm covering my face. No debut VOD. Thank you so much for watching though. I might have found my new Oshi. That's so sweet of you, Grievous Crust. Thank you so much. Did you see the box art of Okami I posted in the suggestion? Oh, I have not yet. I have not because I have not opened Discord yet because I'm still streaming, but I will check it out later. You can probably make a banjo in your DAW with an arpeggiator and a plucky sounding synth. I probably have a banjo somewhere in my contact libraries or something. This stream went a little bit longer than I expected, but as long as Orla was okay with it, I'm a-okay with it too, because I had a lot of fun. But I am done for today, okay, so, I'll see ya. No, I'll do my proper send-off, but tomorrow is Jet Set Radio. I'm playing Jet Set Radio again. Reminder, I have played Jet Set Radio in the past, so now's your opportunity to, you know, catch up on the old VOD of that. So I'm not going to be starting from the beginning because I have played it on stream before. It was a long time ago. I never really intended to finish it, but I have Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox, and I really wanted to play that. So I figured I should finish Jet Set Radio first. But thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for being kind to Orla. And thank you to all of the, little goblins who came as well. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone who chats and doesn't chat. All the members, all the buckos, all the Dreamweavers, everyone watching. If you watch the VODs, appreciate ya. If you comment on the VODs, appreciate ya. I just appreciate everyone who's a regular, irregular. This is so out of order this time. A regular, irregular. If you're here for the first time, thank you for giving me a chance. Gamers Crest, thank you for becoming a bucko. I appreciate you very much. Can we get some last minute buckos in the chat for the new bucko? And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and thanks my mods as well. Otsukare-san, Mia, oyasumiya, bye bye.